Moshi Moshi? Moshi Moshi. Moshi Moshi.
Cincinnati, Ohio.
Hello,
Mr.
gang.
Streamer.
Hello, gang. Good to see you, gamers. Good to see you, gamers.
Konaki Waguno Bruva, welcome back
We're
to the land
so
of the
back.
shit weather.
We're so back. The Yap Man is back from Japan. It's true. I don't think my Wi-Fi is working, chat. I think I'm only getting worked in directly Ethernet mode. Very interesting.
Ravs Sweet.
Hello, what the hell? Streaming, huh? What the fuck? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this?
Ravs Sweet.
How do I do this? Hello? Hold on, let me go back. Okay. Chat, my ring light's not working.
Holy fuck was this person?
First of all, hello Sean. Hello Ali. Hello Pug Life. Hello Kernow Ninja. Hello Booty. Hello Ross. Hello Eden Trans Lizard. Hello Limitless Squid.
Rabidness, Ravs Posey, 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 Ravs Posey.
Ravs Pussy. Ravs Pussy. So Reynolds Burb, thank you so much for the 38 monthlies. Hope that you're doing super well. Jamie, hello. Thank you so much for the 55 monthlies. Cincinnati, Ohio, Mr. Streamer. That's right. That's right. Jamie, thank you for the 55 months. Konichi Wagwan, brother. Welcome back to the land of shit weather. I love it. It's so glorious. It's so cold. It's so delightful. I accidentally wore shorts when I got back to the UK and I was freezing my ass off and it rained and it was so good. Hello Gaz, how you doing, mate? So lovely to see you. Hello Booty, how are you? Demos Oddity, thank you for the 38 monthlies. Thank you. Hope that you're doing super well. Hello Ali. Hello Captain Wowzers, thank you for the 53 monthlies. How are you doing? Ross F with the huge 50 as well. Thank you. Hello Eden. What up Dom as well? I am back from Japan. It's true, gamers. Hello Laser Corgi. Hello Lysessa. Well, sweet Ravs, I live and breathe. Back on my birthday. Happy birthday, Lysessa. I hope that you're having the most wonderful day. Do you have any magical plans for your big special birthday? I hope you're treating yourself and being spoiled. Hello Demos, how are we doing? Laura with the 63 monthlies, thank you so much. Hello. How are the convenience and vending machines? I will get into it shortly, Bird, but it was wonderful. Limes.
Buongiorno signor Rasaiello, I hope you had a great time. Great to have you back. Bark 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 bark. Welcome on Mamrashag.
Thank you guys, thank you so much. Laura, thank you so much for the 63 months. Holy fuck, who is this person? I am your mum who left, but I have returned to you. The Twinkling Prince is back in the castle. I'm feeling so magical, wonderful. I will fill you all in on how it was very briefly. What a beautiful day to be alive, isn't it just, Limes? Life is so wonderful and so good. I hope that you are prospering. Gaz, thank you for the tier 3 and the 82 monthlies. Hello, my gamer. That's a lot of Ravs Pussy. Konichi Wagwan, Ted, how the fuck are you? Hello. Hello, Probable Impulse. Hello, Kristen, how are you doing? Good to see you, pal. This is the face of a man who's had Lauren sausage. It is. As much as I had a great time eating lots of amazing food in Japan and Korea, I was very happy to have a little Lauren sausage today. Hello, Probable Impulse. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Can I say I swear I'm looking slimmer? I'm feeling slimmer. It must be working. But thank you very much, guys. It's kind of you to say. I think doing 180,000 steps will do that to a motherfucker. Hello, gay people and others. Hello to everyone. F, hello, thank you so much. It's so nice to be back, F. It was a wonderful trip. Buongiorno, signor Ravziello. I hope you had a great time. It's so good to be back, Ali, and thank you so much for the 5 monthlies, pal. I hope that you're doing great. Nemit, thank you so much for the 63 months as well. Hello. It's so nice to be back. Hope that you're doing super swell. You're actually sick, but you ordered a cookie cake? Hell yes. Hello, Mercury Lemon. Pug Life, thank you for the 100 bits, pal. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know why it didn't do the message, but also I really need to get rid of that thing. I keep saying I'm going to do it and I keep forgetting because I'm a fucking idiot. But I feel like maybe my brain is in a place where I can deal with that now. You have a dry cough? Give me your hot liquids. I cast chicken noodle soup. There. Chicken noodle soup will arrive in your life. Hello, Kamikaze. Hello, Imagination Inc. Hold on. Chat, is me, former President Bam. Let me be clear. You better subscribe or the drone strikes are on their way. That is so true, chat. I mean, it makes sense. I was gone for basically what feels like 2 to 3 weeks. Sub decimation. But I needed a holiday, and that holiday was so wonderful. And I feel so good. I feel so relaxed. I feel so mentally recharged. I just feel in a really good way. So I'm excited to stream again. I actually love this frog emote I just got, actually. That's actually kind of sick. 21 days, not that I've been counting. That is an insane, that's 3 weeks. That's an insane amount of time for me to have not done a stream. That's the most that I've not done a stream in a long time. I know I was on Camp Yog, but it doesn't really count. Enjoyed all the picture updates. I'm glad, F. It's one of those ones that, like, I didn't want to feel like I was spamming, but everything I felt I was putting up photos of was cool and cute stuff. And it's nice to keep people informed a little bit. I am, I guess, a social media man after all. You want a PowerPoint presentation with word art? I'm still jet lagged as Heather, hello, by the way. Hello, Heather, good to see you. Yeah, I've been missing chatting with chat. No PowerPoints from Ravsy though. I'm still quite jet lagged. Suro!
Hello Ravs, I'm sorry to say I must stop after this amount to subscribe. I have not lots of money if you want, and I must ask, have you played the Crust?
The Crust? I can't say that I have, Suro. I can't say that I have. They say
Puglife 91 gift dati a un sub to Airtalian. They have given 59 gift subs in the channel.
Pug, thank you so very much for the 59 monthlies. 59 gift subs rather. His brain does not work. Cyril, thanks for the 46, and Pug, thanks for giving a sub to Heather. That's in fact what happened and not what I said. Oh my god, the sunlight is coming in so intensely. Very kind of you, gamer. As I joked on Twitter, I am going to have to look at you guys like Brendan Fraser looks at a motherfucker in The Whale. I've not even seen that movie, but I've seen the meme and I understand what the look is. So, you know. But no, man, how the hell have you been, chat? I've been at Camp Yog. It was very wonderful catching up with my friends. I went on a trip to Japan and Korea, as you well know. It was a very wonderful time. I have some stories and some things I did that I can yap about. I had a nice disconnect. You know, I posted on Instagram and I was on Discord here and there, like very slow. Like, I'm chilling in my bed before I go to bed. I'll have a look at my phone, or like I'm on the train and I've got nothing else to do. I might quickly post a little story of something cool I just looked at. But a lot of what I was doing was just like not looking at emails, not looking at Discord, not looking at anything people were DMing me, touching a lot of grass, taking lots of pictures of birds, eating some really amazing food, partying a little bit at nighttime, but nothing too crazy.
Smile.
You know, so I've had a nice break. I feel so recharged. I went through hell a little bit. I did something like 180,000 steps over the course of my trip. That's not even counting Bristol. I only started tracking it 2 days into Japan. Big JB, thank you so much for the 56 monthlies, gamer. Thank you so very much for the prime. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Honestly, Kristen, I didn't really have the greatest shoes on. I've got some like trainers that I've been wearing that I love them and they're quite comfortable, but I've had them a while, so they're starting to get a little bit worn out. I'm in the market for getting myself some nice new shoes. You know, so I'm gonna have to get myself some nice walking around like crazy. I had blisters like a motherfucker on my trip. My feet are fucked up, man. My feet have been through the fucking wars. Yeah, like my feet were falling apart. I've not done that many steps in a long time. And I'd been going on some walks previously before this trip, but traveling was crazy. Vivo barefoots. I'm scared about using them, Kristen, because they're good for like walking in the woods and stuff like that, but for walking on concrete, they're terrible for your feet. The barefoot shoes. Wearing Jordans, but you're forced to wear hook. I don't even know what hookahs are. Also, hello, Cool Matthew. Time for dad approved white New Balances. Honestly, it could be a New Balance era. I was gonna get some Chelsea boots, but my dad was like, Chelsea boots are so bad for your feet. So I was like, huh, maybe not. I took my Munge with me. I took my Manjaro with me. I got stopped at every single airport. Every single airport they checked my bag and I had to explain it and I was shitting myself. But I managed to get it through and take both of my doses and dispose of it in Korea. I know. You got your latest from Costco? Damn, he's got the Costco 5s on. They strengthen your feet really well. I've heard that. I've heard that they are good for that. They've always intrigued me, the Vivo ones, but I am scared of the long-term implications of using them on concrete. I was reading up on them a bit. But other than fucked up feet blisters and shit like that, I had such a wonderful time. It was so restful. I did so many nice things. You know, get the refurbished ones. That's good advice. Thank you. 'Tis good advice. Basketball shoes though. I'm moving. I think I'm moving away from sneakers and basketball shoes. I think I want to find a new, nicer thing to wear that's just comfortable. I just want to wear some nice, comfortable shoes. How is it sailing home to Scotland in the Swan boat? So I have lost a good bit of weight, chat. I've actually not weighed myself since getting back. But the last time I weighed in, I was down a stone. But that's been like maybe 4 weeks since that weigh-in, maybe 5. So I've maybe lost a bit more by now. But I'm still a large gentleman. So the Swan boat was good in thought, but actually, because my big leggies, my knee would constantly hit off the steering wheel because I guess it's not made for a big lad. So my friend Paul had to fucking do most of the paddling. I was just straight up passenger princess out on the Swan boat. It was incredible. I got the best picture ever of Mount... Oh my... Chat, I keep fucking this up. Fuji or Fiji? It's one of them. One of them's not it. One of them is. It's a mountain. It's beautiful. Asia not designed for tall people. I know. Fuji, Mount Fuji. I got a gorgeous photo of Mount Fuji out in a little pink swan boat. It was incredible. It was so gorgeous. I posted on my Instagram if you would like to peruse. I also shit. How's the nausea and stuff? Ted, in Bristol, I was having a really bad time. I made a bad mistake of having a pizza for my dinner one evening and then having a bunch of beers after, which apparently I've read up on it and it was like quite a oily pizza I had, and that's apparently really bad for you if you're on Munge. So I spent quite a few days having bad nausea and vom. But I was like, oh my god, maybe I won't take it in Japan and Korea. But things leveled out and I just said, fuck it. Like, things are going well on it. I'm not going to stop progress. So I took it anyway. And I managed to eat and drink and I was barely sick at all. I think I had like one morning where I was a bit like, bleh. But, you know. And that was the morning motherfuckers wanted to go eat sushi. So they all went to eat sushi and I was like, guys, I literally can't. I'm going to get a bit more rest and I'll come meet you in a bit. Like, my feet were screaming at me. I was a little bit hungover from the previous night. I was feeling a little bit mungy. So I was just like, I literally cannot go eat fish right now. It's impossible. I was dreading the flights, chat, and the layovers and all that stuff, and the Air China and all that shit. Air China's not bad, man. Not amazing by any means, but not bad. They did not have in-flight Wi-Fi that you could purchase, which was bad. the meals were a bit shit, but my seat was okay. I flew to Beijing. I got out. I was chilling. It was a 10-hour flight. It flew by. I barely even felt like I was in the air, which is insane. I actually had a little nap. There was no missiles. Russia did not gun me down. Landed in Beijing. Had a little wander around their airport. It wasn't the best airport, but like, it did the job. Hello, Alex.
EA. Hi, Miss Tuol Meo.
Hello. It's so good to see you. Hope that you're doing super well. Sorry, I just got a fucking absolute trash email. How are you? Thank you so much for the 26 monthlies, pal. I have quite wide feet as well. It's quite annoying. So I landed there. Then we did our flight to Japan, which was like 3 hours after that, or 2 hours or something. Pretty much every flight I had on this trip landed earlier than it was supposed to, so that was fucking awesome. We got to Japan quite late at night, met up with our buddy Paul, and we checked into our place, and it was really nice. We had a couple beers. We went out to a little konbini, izakaya, sorry. One of my friends had like a squid thing. They had like a squid dish, but it had like its whole ass ink sac in it, so her mouth just fucking exploded with black ink. It was so funny. We were pretty much just in Tokyo, and then we took a bus out Mexicals to, I wish I could remember the name of the place, but it was like a place where you go to see Fiji and a bunch of gorgeous flowers and stuff. I was a passenger princess for the whole trip, pretty much. You know, like I had barely any plans, and they were just like, we've made these plans, this is where we're going, this is what we're doing. It might have been Hakone. His next trip's to Fiji. That's right, I've done Fuji, now it's time for Fiji. So like a lot of the times it's like, we're going to this amazing place to eat, and I didn't even know the name of the place, and I was just like, that shit banged. I'm actually going to probably be the worst at telling the stories here. I love that for you. It was so nice being passenger princess, honestly. It was just so like, just show up and we're going to take you to these nice places. I ain't going to fucking TwitchCon, no shot. No shot am I going to TwitchCon. You know. I'm devastated though, chat. You know what? I was so excited about going and getting a little pear, and then I realized that pears are not in season. Pears are not in season, and the only fruit they had at the konbini was pineapple and apple. And I was just like, no, I was looking forward to my little pear. So, what if TwitchCon's in Fiji? Then maybe I'll go, Debbie. Are you happy to be home? It's actually so good to be back. It's actually so fucking good to be back. Did they sell pens? I did not buy any pens. Did I say I was gonna? I look kind of tanned. I guess I am.
Return of the King.
I guess I am, but I think that the reality was I was actually quite burned. The freckles are out, Slay. The freckles are out, but the freckles have led me to a worry that I need to go to the doctor. I've discovered that there's this patch on the top of my head that freckles just hard stop at, and it got a little pink, and I was a bit like, is this anything? It's not balding, Haku. It's not balding, but it could be something scary. So I need to go. Is it not just your scalp, so it's diff skin? I don't think so, but there's literally just a very strange line that I think I'm going to have it looked at. Given that I've been having weird hand issues and other skin issues, I'm a bit like, anything that happens to my skin, I am like, I want to go get you looked at. So I was also a fucking idiot and forgot to pack sunscreen, chat. Yell at me all you want, I know, I'm a fucking dum-dum. I really should have, and I did not. But I've since bought some really nice sunscreen. Hello, NM Sweets. Yep, I am live. I'm doing it. I think as far as I'm aware, I'm doing a stream right now. I probably am overthinking it a little bit, Haku, but you know, I got stuff in Korea. I'm not having any hairline issues thing. You were in 2 countries known to make very good sunscreens. Well, I went to, I nearly said Olive Garden, Olive Young in Korea, which is like a big skincare place. They do a lot of really good products, and they had a Pokemon collab, chat. Look at this. I got this Torridin Balance Full Oil Control Sunstick. They have a Pokemon collab on right now. So I have Bulbasaur on my... Bulbasaur is on my sun thing. It's adorable. It's very, very nice. It was nothing bad. Let's see if I have any other Pokemon ones. What else did I get? Oh yeah, I got like this for my hair. I got a seawater pomade, which is what they recommended to me. I was trying to buy some other shit, and she was like, no, you're a Westerner, you have Western hair, get this. So I got it, and I used it, and I really fucking liked how my hair turned out on it, so I got that. I'm pretty pogged up about that one. Also, chat, peep the cute Pokopia travel bag that I used. What else did I get? What the fuck is this? This did have Bulbasaur on it, but only on the packaging. This is some Torridin Balanceful Lotion for my skin. I got this sunscreen. Fresh Sun All-in-One. I hate that it says ideal for men, but that's just the segment I was shopping in. So now I have really good sunscreen. What's in the bag, Ravs edition? I'm just showing the nice things I got. Because I didn't really buy any clothes, because I figured what's the point of buying clothes if I'm losing weight and shit. I got myself a nice, this shit. You know this shit? I remember this shit is, but it doesn't say the name of it on it, and I have another one of it, but it's running out, and you put it on your face, and it's good for your skin. It just says skin. It does just say skin. It literally just says skin. It says your skin is our planet, and it just says skin. Hold on, what is it? I have one here. It's fucking toner. Okay, it's toner. That's what it is. And then it came with some cute little travel ones as well. So I got a bunch of cool products. So gonna try that on me skin. Gonna try that. And hope for the best. You don't understand the difference between toner and cleanser? Me either. But I know if I put it on, my skin is nice. So toner doesn't cleanse. There we go. There we go. Even the small one says skin. Fuck. I think cleanser would come before toner, but maybe I don't know. Cleanser before toner would make more sense to me. But oh my god, they had so many nice Pokemon collab stuff, but I was like, I don't have enough room in my fucking bag to take anything home anyway. Especially because I had to go. Chat, do you know what a Smisky is? A Smisky and a Sunny Angel? I know who Mitsuki is. Cleanser first, toner after to rehydrate. My niece really likes those, so I had to go to Shinjuku and I had to download a fucking like Japanese WhatsApp or something. No, it's not F. No, it's like little it's like Labubu's. You know, they're like loot box things. My niece really wanted them. So I had to go and buy these weird little babies. I didn't understand it, but it was a whole fucking process. I had to go to Shinjuku. I had to go to the store, which was confusing to find. I was underground in tunnels, and it turned out it was on the overground, and I was like, what the fuck? Maps are taking me all over the place. Cleanser, toner, serums, moisturizer, SPF. Okay, that's the move. I've been doing it wrong, turns out. I've been doing cleanser, toner, SPF, serum, moisturizer. So I guess I've been doing it the wrong way. Oops. Well, it was for my niece, Evil Scott. So there I am. I've downloaded Japanese WhatsApp. I've had to like join a ticket queue. There was like 5 to 6 other people in front of me. And then I got into the store and I was like overstimulated because it was noisy in there and there were people looking at all sorts of little weird babies. And I had, it was like 8 AM in the UK and like fucking whatever time it was for me, like 4 PM. And I had to WhatsApp call my brother. I was like, please be awake because I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to buy. I was supposed to buy like a summer vacation Sonny's Angel, but they didn't have any of those. So I was like taking pictures of the fucking weird babies and being like, what one do you want, niece? I felt like such an old man. I was like, what the fuck's going on? So I had to do that shit. Then you bought the whole store. I only bought a couple things because I only had a little bit of room in my suitcase. No, Kojima keeps doing pop-up shit when I leave, Jamie. This is twice now. I come back from Japan and Kojima's like, by the way, at the Parco, there's an event happening in 1 month. Also, there's new fucking Bandai Namco Death Stranding loot box shit you can get. And I'm like, I'm leaving, man. I'm already leaving. I missed the legendary Kojima pocket watch. I know. You have to befriend a local. Well, I made a friend in Tokyo actually, so that's good. Bum 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 bum. Perhaps I will. No Kojima Sake? No. Was it fake Godzilla? I didn't see Godzilla. I didn't do too much like touristy stuff. I did go up the Sky Tree, which was cool, but I've learned something about myself, and it's that like I'm not the best at that shit. So I'll go up it and then I'll look at stuff and I'm like, wow, that's cool. And I'll take a photo and I'll do like a lap and then I'll be like, all right. That was moving on. That was the Sky Tree. You know, I didn't see the point of lingering. I'm glad I did it, but I'm a bit like, okay, I've done that now. Speedrunning got kinda, yeah. No, we tried Henka and that shit sells out so fast, man. That shit sells out so fast. Ewan!
Holy Podgers, the big 100.
Ewan, my first 100-month subscriber. Ewan, I must say this to you. I travelled to Japan and Bristol and that stuff before the big 100 and did not have time to set up an alert. And I've literally just got back last night. So I have not had time to set up a special 100-month alert. But when I have set it up, I will replay your alert for a special celebration. You're not free, Ewan. The shackle stays on. Thank you for the 100 monthlies. Thank you. I can't do a song and dance right now. Give me some time to figure it out, okay? Give me some time to figure it out. Japan was incredible. I'm just regaling people with some of the tales right now. But I was very passenger princess, so I can't specifically be like, I went to this specific place, you know, because it's just like, follow my friends. We have to get on this train, get off this train, then we stand here. So in Kanda, I went to a life-changing ramen place. I will try and find the name of the place for you guys. I put up a photo of the ramen on my Instagram. It was like a miso ramen. It was served in this place in Kanda. I had to queue for an hour in the scorching sun. It probably will be, Kristen, actually. It was so hot in Japan. Thank God I had shorts. And it was this place that they had a lot of like big, like, you know, like the big Japanese oni clubs? Let me get into the natto. Let me get into the natto. After the ramen, I'll tell you about the natto. Holy shit. Okay, so I'm at this place. We stand in the sun for an hour. The guy's low-key pissing me off because like he keeps like being so anal about his rules. He was like, okay, you must stand in a line on this side of the road in the sun. You can't stand in twos. You must stand single file. You cannot stand on the road a little bit. No sitting down. You must stand. I was like, oh my fucking God, leave me alone. But we queue up for an hour. We finally get in. We get this like miso ramen. I'm a pussy and pick like the minimal spice level. And it was one of the best things I've ever put in my mouth. It was fucking phenomenal. I couldn't finish the bowl, but I ate so fucking much of it. I was like overeating. I was like, oh my god, I need to have more of this. It was so fucking like just salty, and also like with a little kick of spice, and the pork was just fucking so good as well. It was incredible. It was incredible. Cheers, I'm starving now. I'm sorry I had to do it to you. We then went to another ramen place. Dog shit. That just in comparison, dog shit. Hated it. Was a tonkotsu. Garbage. After you've had that, like, there was just like, there's no comparison. I did not go to Ichiran, no, I sadly did not. I ate so many other good places though.
Why are we still here?
Hello, N. Carls.
Just to suffer.
Hello.
Thank you for the 43 months.
S back. Just a drive by because I gotta go to therapy, but I hope you had a super fantastic tati minore di 3.
It was so wonderful, so wonderful. Good luck in therapy. Hope that you're doing super swell. I did not go to the Muscle Cafe. I'll tell you about that momentarily. First, we'll go on to natto. So we did conveyor sushi one night. It was an okay conveyor sushi. It wasn't the best, but it was still nice enough. And I was like, oh, natto, I've always wanted to try it. And it was a natto gunkan, which is like rice with like the wrap around it, and then like they put it on the top of the wrap. Do you still speak to Kirsty after they suggested to try out natto? I still do, but I am struggling to understand how Kirsty loves that shit. So I order it and I'm like, okay, I'll try it. You know, how bad can it be? It's like with rice and shit, like, you know, it's on a sushi one. So at least I'll have other flavors in my mouth if I don't love it. I put it in my mouth. I'll show you guys these images on Discord or something. What the fuck is that? Bit of dust in the air. It's fermented soybeans. I put it in my mouth and I don't know how to describe this. It just like coated my whole mouth with like wet slime. it felt like it grew in my mouth. I am talking shit on natto. I am talking shit on natto right now, Christy. I can't have Kirsty miss this. Okay, I'm here now. Hi. Okay. I mean, Kirsty, you know full well I showed you the fucking video. I tried it, and it was like, it just spread into my mouth, and it was just so... I don't know how to describe the flavor. It was just so... I was just so like... was my reaction to it. It's just, I hated it. Worst, what? Maybe not the worst thing I ate in Japan, but probably one of the more natto for you. I had it for breakfast today. Oh my god, Kirsty. Hello, Lottie. So good to see you, pal. The way I describe it is like those strings of hair gel when you pull your hat. Yeah, that's kind of what it was like. Texture looks like eating glue. It was like eating glue that had like chunks of chicken. It was fucking grim. Fugu. Okay, so I did eat fugu as well, chat. This was not at the same sushi place. We went to this place called Piss Alley. We did not have it in Piss Alley. But we found another place that was kind of a bit like Piss Alley. It was very much like an alleyway. And we went down it and we found the nicest place in this alleyway. But I did not trust the place, you know what I mean? I was like, this place does not look like amazing. I don't feel too good about eating food in here. Cause I am a little, I'll try anything, but I'm a bit, you know, if a place has 9 million things on the menu and it doesn't look that great, then I was just a little bit like, And my friends ordered the fugu, which is, you know, is the poisonous puffer fish. There is 60 deaths a year from it, which isn't a very high number. And the fact that they had it on the menu and there wasn't too much on the menu, I was like, okay, I'll try it. My friends have eaten it. It's been like 10 minutes. They've not died yet. I'll eat it. It was just kind of like shit white fish, really. It wasn't really that good. I did not die. You only know it from The Simpsons. Yeah. I tried it. It was okay. I did not spend the next day like Homer. No. It was okay though. I didn't mind it, but I don't think I would ever eat it again. I'm glad I tried it. I also had like these little, I think it's like a kids thing, but it was on the menu, so we ordered it. It's like little hot dogs that they cut into to look like little octopuses. They look like little octilleries. And they were nice, but also I felt like a child eating them. It was very good. I did have some Wagyu. So the friends I went with like to eat weird food. they like trying like weird stuff. So I went to a tongue restaurant, chat, which the whole trip I was dreading. I was like, I don't want to eat tongue. That's gross as hell. Ugh, disgusting. But I also had like a Wagyu course, and it was so fucking cheap. Chat, Japan is so fucking cheap for food. It's insane. So I tried beef tongue, and I hate to say it was incredible. But yeah, they just had, it was just beef tongue. They specialized on that only because the yen is so weak. Yeah, it was incredible value. It was surprisingly really nice. Well, after eating it, I was like, that's one of the nicest things I've ever eaten, but I think I want to maybe try and consume less meat products now, you know? I don't know, it just, I was like, okay, I've tried this, and like, I'm glad I had the last bit of Wagyu, but I'm a little bit like, I should try and cut back on the amount of meat I eat. I don't think I'll ever be able to fully cut meat out, but I think I want to bring it back a little bit, you know? I'm going to try and make a conscious effort to do that anyway. Not less meat, more natto. I'm sorry, if the other option is only eat natto, then I'm going red meat only. Kirsty would thrive on that shit. My ass could not. No. You already do it. Yeah, Kirsty be eating natto for like fucking so many meals. Kirsty's stolen all the natto. You'd fucking love it over there, Kirsty. Anyway, natto, maybe not the worst thing I had on the trip, because I went to Korea, chat, as well on this trip, and I had like cold noodle soup. I don't know what the Korean name is for the thing, but I had cold noodle soup, and I did, chat, I was staying in a fucking Korean prison. Sobu, I think it must have been Sobu. They were quite thin noodles. My story here is so disjointed. I'm just gonna chat. You're gonna be getting like the most disjointed holiday story. We're now flash forward. We're in Korea. So much more happened in Japan, but I guess we'll like pick it at bits. We're staying in this place. Korea was kind of an afterthought on our trip. I think it just worked out cheaper for us to go to Korea for some reason, so we did that. So we didn't put much thought into our hotel. We're just like, it's just somewhere to lay your head for 2 nights. 2-star rated in a not great part of Korea, but still like fairly central. This hotel room was so shit. We got there really late at night, and I go to my room and I open it up and it's like a fucking prison cell. There is slippers to go in that you have to wear in the bathroom because the bathroom is fucked up. I go into my room and the walls are dirty. The AC isn't plugged in, so I have to plug in the AC. The window was open, but it's like this shittest little tiny cube I've ever seen in my life of a window. I saw a cockroach out in the streets as I was walking to the hotel, so I was like, nah. They didn't even have a cock chair in there, Kristen. It was a cuckless room. You sure it wasn't prison? If you had told me it was a repurposed prison building, I would have believed you. The doors were giving cell vibes. There was no like key cards or anything. It was all keys, and the keys were really shit. My sink was barely attached to the wall, and anytime I used the sink, water would leak and run into the shower hole. By the way, my shower was a dog shower. Like, it was the skimpiest, tiniest, weakest water pressure little pedal. Like, took me so much effort to shampoo my hair in there. Like, literally the longest shower I've ever had to take. The toilet, the motherfucking toilet. First of all, no bidet. Terrible. When you flushed the toilet, water would leak from the seal at the bottom of the toilet and also run towards the shower. It wasn't piss or anything. I don't know what the fuck, but I was like, I hate this. I fucking hate this place. Also, if you told me that this place was a place for grooming dogs before, I would have believed you. I hated it. I hated it so much. I had no issues. Like, the AC went down to 15 degrees. It was 32 degrees in Korea. So my room was like a fucking ice box. I loved it. But I was terrified about bugs. I got bitten by 3 mosquitoes on my trip. And my room was just hell. Japan room was so good. Japan room, we had like double bunk beds. We had like a big double bed. We had like an amazing sink. We had a good couch. We had an amazing view. We had a balcony. One of the mornings I woke up really early and I went out onto the balcony and looked out over the water and listened to music, and it was really nice. No, I did not land. I was very much in Seoul. But going from like fun, happy Japan to like miserable time Korea was not a good. It was a bit of a juxtaposition. But we're going back to the weird cold noodle soup. So really hot day, 32 degrees, sweating my tits off. Didn't have sunscreen yet, like an idiot still. So I'm sunburned. My feet are blistered to hell. I'm dying. I'm probably like 120,000 steps in at this point. You love cold noodles too? Kirsty, I like cold noodles, okay, but these cold noodles were strange. So you basically get handed like a mixing bowl, and there are 2 big hunks of ice in it, and these like really thin noodles that I can only describe, and like this broth that was like kind of tasteless. It was like insanely mild, and the noodles were just slimy. And I don't think matters were not helped. My friend ordered a like spicy fish soup, some sort of Korean spicy fish soup that I can only describe as smelling like old shoes. So I'm getting this overwhelming pungent aroma from this weird like spicy foot soup they're having, and I'm eating slimy cold noodles that had like 2 quail's eggs in it for some reason. It was a bit odd. But I still enjoyed the experience, but holy fucking shit.
Mother has returned. Welcome back, Mommy Ravs. Hope you had wonderful time away.
It was so wonderful, thank you very much. It's so nice to be back, but I had such a great time. I feel very recharged and rested. I feel very good. Thank you for the 40 monthlies. So I had that. Then another day, my friends had went to the park ahead of me. It was another day on the holiday when I was feeling a little bit sickly. So I was like, they went to go have spine soup. And I was like, I don't know if I like the sound of spine soup. I think that would make me sick. So I skipped out on spine soup because it sounded gross. And I ended up going to this little place near the Seoul Forest Park. And I got rambyoki, which is like ramyeon, which is like their version of ramen with like these noodles. It was quite spicy. It had tteokbokki in it, which was fucking tasty, but also really spicy because I'm a baby with spice. And it had some other, like some fish in it and stuff like that. It was kind of similar to the thing that my friend had, but mine didn't smell like old feet. It was really tasty. It was really good. And it was so tasty that I was like sitting there basically crying from how hot it was, but also how tasty it was. That I was like, I don't want to eat anymore, it hurts. But I was just powering through. You know? And you know, nothing's better than eating spicy food that makes you cry when you're about to go into a park where it's 32 degrees. You know? There was so much kimchi, Sean. It was so good. I really loved the kimchi that I had. We also had really, really nice Korean barbecue. And if you thought that yen was cheap, Korean won is even cheaper. Like, we had like amazing, so much food Korean barbecue at a really highly rated Korean barbecue place for 4 people at £15 a head, which is insane for the amount of food that we got. I could not believe it. I could not fucking believe it. And that was like unlimited refills on kimchi, the sauces, the leaves, and stuff like that. It was fucking good. When you worked there, you were pulling in 2.7 million won a month. Fucking hell. Holy shit, damn it. Really easy if you're from the UK as well. If you go to Japan, it's remove 2 zeros from the number and then half it. And for Korean won, it's remove 3 zeros from the number and then half it, pretty much. So very easy to figure out what things cost. What else did I have? I had like this really nice, like, what looked like a crepe, but was actually like, instead of the crepe, it was like kind of like a chewy mochi like thing filled with like whipped cream and mango. Was fucking so delicious. Had the Korean shaved ice dish with the red bean stuff. Also one of the nicest things I've eaten. I have to shout out to Korea for that one. The shaved ice thing is delicious. It was like eating snow, but like tasty ass snow. But chat, most of my trip, as I said, was going to like beautiful gardens around Tokyo and like the Korean Forest Park and stuff like that. Going to a couple shrines. I took so many pictures of birds. I got my friends into the birds a little bit as well. Like they were, every time we saw a bird, they wanted me to identify it and tell them what the bird was. So it made it kind of like a fun little game. It was a very fun little game. I saw so many sweet birds. I kept seeing ravens, which made me think of my Pathfinder character, because he's a raven called Hope, which is very, very nice. Did you walk down the river down the middle of the city in Seoul or in Tokyo? We did a little bit of river walk, but I think there was like a river walk in Seoul that my friends did, but I was like kind of done with the holiday at that point. It was like the last thing we were about to do before we left in the morning. I was like, guys, my feet are falling apart. I need to go back to my prison cell. You've wanted to try King's Honey? I don't know what that is. Flock around IRL? Truly. I wonder if that's had any updates yet, actually. Sounds like cum? What sounds like cum? Oh, King's Honey? Do 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 do. It's below the street level? Oh, yeah, I missed out on that. They had a little jetty so you can get closer to the water birds. Oh, that's nice. I do want to 3-star all the birds on that. We need to run that back one time. This flock around? What did you mean? What the fuck are you saying, Ted? That actually hurt my brain to read. Is this flock around? No. This is find out. Brain help. Ted's drunk. Ted, it's only 5 PM and you're on the beers. Come on now, Ted. Drunk on King's Honey. I had a horrendous time with my hand eczema stuff in Japan. I was vigilantly moisturizing and putting plasters on and stuff every day, but I'm still having some issues with that. So I went and I bought some cute as fuck Pokemon plasters. So I had like some nice Golducks on my hand. I had Psyduck rather, and Jigglypuff, Pikachu, Mew, and Slowpoke things, you know. Really obsessed with the librarian game at the minute. I've heard good things. Jeroen! Hello, so good to see you. Jeroen, I was in Japan with Jeroen the first time I went to Japan. Which was very, very cool. It was such a wonderful time to go back, Jeroen. This one was a lot more just chilling out in nice parks and stuff. It was proper just disconnect from streaming and everything else world. It was great. A lovely time. A lovely time. His lunchtime diet, do you mean Diablo sessions made him want to drink? Or maybe you did mean Diablo and I don't know what that is. I'm assuming you meant Diablo F. Glad you had such a nice vacation. I really did. I really had such a wonderful time. How'd South Korea compare to Japan? I was just saying I didn't love Korea as much, but I still had a really nice time. You know, it was just like, it's two completely different cultures, and it's unfair to compare things to Tokyo. But I went to Gangnam, and it was a kind of like in the same way as Vegas, felt quite dystopianly depressing, in that I walked down Gangnam's like big famous street, and it was like Starbucks, McDonald's, skincare, Olive Young, plastic surgery, you know, coffee chain, like the same 5 or 6 stores repeating, of course. And I found that insanely depressing, actually. And also there was a lot of like, I don't know if it was the area we're staying in, but I saw this in quite a few of the places we went to Korea. There was a lot of like rubbish out in the streets, which I found a bit grim, if I'm honest, and like cockroaches running around and stuff, you know. But I'm just saying it like I seen it. We got us big on plastic surgery, super dystopian. Yeah, I've remembered Novad. Can you believe? So good to see you, Novad. How are you? So yeah, it was just like a bunch of like American chains and like a couple of other like Korean coffee chains and like skincare stuff, and like just to an excessive amount. It was a bit depressing. What else was depressing though? Let me go back to shout out Japan for this one. So many cafes that were like Hedgehog Cafe, Owl Cafe, Sea Otter Cafe, and like every time you looked at the reviews for these places, it was like, this place is an animal welfare violation. This is disgusting. They are like chained up. They are unhappy. Like, this is fucked up. This is allowed to operate. And it just made me very sad. Because like I saw a lady standing outside with the cutest little fucking owl. And I was like, oh my god. I saw Hedgehog Cafe and I was like, I want to go in there so bad. And I was like, no, I don't, because it's so depressing. And I will feel sad seeing the animals like that. Quite behind on animal. Blue, so good to see you. How have you been, friend? Hope that you had a nice stream. Hello. I'm just regaling people with my tales of Japan and Korea. Blue, how are you? How the hell are you, pal? So nice to see you. You're great. I'm so glad to hear it, pal. Hat Films as well. Thank you so much for the raid too. Hello. How you doing, Bermunism? What were you guys up to today, Blue? Oh, you were doing some arts. I did. I had such a wonderful time. I literally got back yesterday. I'm so tired. Hello, Jess. Jess, what's up? Is it hot where you are? Me and the hubby went there for the honeymoon. Oh, well, first of all, holy shit, congratulations. You're married now. My god. I hope that you had the most wonderful honeymoon there. Hell yes, Blue. Oh, sorry, my music's suddenly a bit loud. Hat Films, what were you guys up to today? Hello, gamers. What were the boys up to? Hello, music, stop being so loud, please. Imagine being married. I know. Cringe. No, just kidding. Love is wonderful. I'm sweating, Ravs, and there's an invasion of ants. Oh no. Oh no. Smith is plague-ridden from Menhirs. Uh-oh. Trispo Hog Trot solo Minecraft. I hope it was a nice time. But yeah, it was very sad to see those animal cafes. Because I was like, oh, that would be so nice to see these little animals. Then I was like, actually, this is really fucked up. Hello, Unity. It made me sad. But like I kept saying, chat, I went to so many parks. I lay in the grass, escaping all the noise of the city. I you know, sat and looked at lots of pretty trees, lots of pretty flowers, saw lots of amazing, beautiful birds, took photos of them, listened to their sweet little chirps, had my headphones in, listened to some really nice music, just relaxed. Absolutely loved it. It was so good. Sweaty ants. so good, honestly. Really needed that and super enjoyed it. Did you listen to Chocolate? I did not listen to Chocolate Starfish. No, I was listening to some relaxing music. I don't want to be like chilling, having zen times, and then be like, Chocolate Starfish, hot dog flavored water. You know, I don't. That's not the vibe I need. I didn't need to keep rolling. Did you get any good birds on your Merlin Pokedex? Kirsty, I'm having a problem with Merlin. I logged into Merlin Bird ID, and every time I take a photo of a new bird, it's like, you need to log back in, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why don't you just remember me? But I've discovered a new app called BirdX, which is like a Pokedex, but it's only for the UK, sadly. And it tells you birds that you're in your area, and it gives you daily quests, and there's leaderboards, and it's incredible, and I love it. So I'm going to be on the BirdX now. But I still use Merlin for identifying birds. That's how I know that a Eurasian oyster catcher has been fucking my shit up here. It's so good, Blue. I'm my second time going, and I really enjoyed it. Spot single birds in your area. Blue, I'm having a midlife crisis, and I'm a birder now a little bit. It's happened to me. It's happened to me. Speaking of melon, I had an amazing melon ice cream thing in Korea, and it was incredible. You're in on it too now, Blue. I'm telling you, if you like birds, you gotta download BirdX. BirdEX. It's like a UK based birding app, and it's good. So I recommend you that, Eliath. I recommend you that too. I'm annoyingly getting beat in the leaderboards though. My friend goes out on more walks than me, and he's got 7 birds logged, and I've only got 5. So I'm like, fuck you. Fuck you. What else can I tell you about? You're downloading it? Okay, Kirsty. I will send you my ID thing. Probably log a fair few just out the window here. Hell yeah. It also is just like, you know what? It's like another reason to go out and do some walks. Yeah, Flock Together was so fucking good. I'm gonna have to run it back. I want to finish the Pokédex on that. Now you're officially a Twitcher in more ways than one. You bet. You bet, Jaren. It just happened to me. It's just been a bit of a pipeline, honestly. I'm glad that that's the pipeline I've went down though. I'm glad I've ended up on the birding pipeline and not like one of the horrible ones. You know, genuinely healing. It's so good. I also saw a raven stealing garbage out of a bin, and I thought that was really cool. I was watching him be mischievous. That was awesome. Hell yes, Blue. Hell yes. Metal. Metal. Of course. I have a couple of friends who do it. I think it's trendy now. It's Sean Bean. We have Sean Bean to thank. Better than those people who you see with binoculars outside of airports watching the planes landing. Well, you know the hantavirus thing that's going around right now? I saw a theory that some people think that the hantavirus may have kicked off because a crazy birder went to like apparently a lot of birders break into like what's that? Help me out here, chat. Junkyards, rubbish, land tips, landfills, garbage area with bin and garbage in. Help! I can't find the word. Fiji. They went in. Now who's drunk? They went in there and because apparently it's quite a popular place to see the tip. Yes, they went to like a dump or a tip somewhere. Because it's quite a common place to see a lot of birds because they can feed there, which is also sad, and may have got bitten by something fucked up there. So it might have been a crazy birder that went out there and did some fucked up shit. Schmack, thank you so much for the 80 monthlies, pal. Thank you. Hope that you're doing swell, Schmack. Konichi Wagwan, my G. Cruises are rodent infested, and it's a disease that's spreading through rodents. Cryge. Poor rodents. Fucked off every virology expert coming back there to wail and wail about how bad hantavirus. I mean, it's something you should be fucking scared of. Torpedo all cruise ships now. For real. For real. You'll never catch my ass on a cruise ship. It does not interest me. Doesn't feel like you need to be a rocket scientist to figure out how it spread. Truly not. But also, apparently, the motherfucker who got quarantined in the UK. Chat, if I was the UK government, and I don't know if this is extreme of me to say, and it's like, okay, here's the British citizen who has hantavirus, I would be like, hey buddy.
Ravs is back. Yippe. Hope you had a lovely holiday. Cat blush minore di 3.
Jenny, I had the most wonderful time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 16 monthlies as well. It spreads through rodent poop. So here's what I would do. Here's a British citizen who has hantavirus. Quarantine him. Apparently they just told him to go, hell yes, Blue, I will get back to you on that for sure. Enjoy your din-dins and thank you for the raid. I would be like, okay. No, I'm sorry, I'm starting the story again. If I was the British government, yeah, wasn't the dude in Italy when he broke quarantine? Yeah, something like that. He was told to stay in his house for 15 days, but they didn't check up on him or lock him in there. I would throw that motherfucker into a 15-day prison cell. Maybe like a nicer one, like a quarantine cell. You can't be spreading, like, did they learn nothing from COVID? So apparently that guy went out, so it spread more. That guy should go to jail. What a fucking idiot. And also, what the fuck government, you know? They found him in the pub. He's a proper Brit at least. Right? So dumb. That was the UK tourist, yeah. What a no, Ted! Don't you be celebrating that, man. Also, chat, I went to a maid cafe. I made friends with, you've probably seen their videos. If you scroll Instagram, TikTok, all that shit. An influencer called Mistranslation. She's a German lass who works in an office in Tokyo. She does content like giving snacks and stuff and showing off life in Japan to her co-workers. We met up and we did some karaoke and she took us to a maid cafe. It was between Muscle Bar and Maid Cafe, and like people were not keen on the Muscle Bar, and I was like, you know what, fair enough. So we went to the Maid Cafe instead. I was outvoted, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be weird, I don't know. And then I went. Shit was so fucking awesome. Shit was so awesome, chat. Like I was like, this is kind of cringe before. Shit was amazing. I like. You go in, first of all, it was raining like crazy in Akihabara. So I got to experience like crazy rainstorm. We go to this maid cafe, we go upstairs, and as soon as you go upstairs, like all the walls are painted like bright, lit blue. They're all dressed up in these fucking amazing, pretty, fucking crazy maid dresses. You sit down and they tell you the rules, and it's like, if you want to order a drink, I still have the cat ears, but they're in my case downstairs. I have new cat ears. You had to go, nyan nyan, if you wanted the maid to come over to take your order. You were forbidden from saying, I'm going to the toilet. You had to say, where's the tranquil garden? Everything was just so fucking over the top cutesy. I had some omu rice, and they came out. And disgusting, they used ketchup, but they were like, what animal do you like? So I was like, pigeon. And she drew a pigeon on my plate. Again, another photo that I've put up on my Instagram. They asked like, would you like a song or performance? And I was like, I don't know any of these fucking songs. So I just said Hatsune Miku because that was the only one I recognized. They went up and like did these crazy dances, and they were so fucking talented. It was just like they brought out like a bingo thing. People were playing bingo and shit. It was just like the whole room was involved. It was really fun. It's just so funny as well seeing your friends just be like nyan nyan because they want a fucking beer. We got fucking shit-faced in the maid cafe. We ordered like 6 beers. And mistranslation was like, I've never seen people order so many beers in a maid cafe. So anyway, I have a photo with my new best friend. Chat, this is my new best friend. I think they're Nico. This is my maid friend. I'm wearing some cat ears. I'm sunburned as hell. We hit a little duo pose. It was very cool. And for some reason, there's also a cute little Snorlax sticker in there as well. So let's go. So I'm actually like, I went in like thinking, oh man, this is kind of cringe, and then I was like, actually, this is the best experience ever. Yeah, like if you want their attention, you have to say nyan nyan. Those are the rules, Ted. You don't get served. You know? You have to release your inhibitions and feel the rain on your skin, Ted. I would go unfed. Where's your whimsy and joy, Ted? Where's your whimsy and joy? Put the cat ears on and say nyan nyan, buddy. You gotta buy into the vibes, and I'm so glad I did. Take me to the muscle, but I wanted to go there so bad, but like, I get it. People were like, I don't know if that's my kind of thing, and I was like, you know what? Fair play. I don't want to drag anyone nowhere they don't want to go, so hopefully if I go again, I'll go with someone who wants to go. But Sophie and Cake Jumper and all those guys have done it in RT and all that stuff, and they said they had a great time, so I am keen to try it if I ever go again. And if I go again, I'm definitely going during pear season. I'm so sad I didn't get my pear. God damn it. We also drank so much shochu, which was fucking incredible. Soju rather, not shochu. I think shochu's the Japanese one and soju's the Korean one. We ended most nights by just like drinking like yogurt, soju, and like a bunch of other amazing tasty flavors. It was also fucking cheap. It was really good. I had a Magikarp, is it called takoyaki, the custard fish thing? That was awesome. Really, really nice. What else did I have? Hello, Solo. The first to ask how was my trip. Thank God someone finally asked me how my trip to Japan went, Solo, an hour into the stream. I had a nice time. it was good. Hope you had a nice day today, Solo. So had a lot of soju. Had some nice custard fish. What else did I? Chat, I've changed my... I used to be a 7-Eleven loyal. Now I am a Family Mart man. Family Mart all of the way. That is... my life I give to Family Mart. I had the Fammy Chickie, which is like a chickie little chicken thing they have, and it was so good. Hello, Zephyria. It's so nice to be back. What way to treat a long-time watcher and moderator. You were, your friend was addicted to Lawson's Karage. He's giving his life away to a corporation. Look, you gotta rep your fam, and I'm Family Mart all the way. By the way, Zephyria, you've reminded me now that you've appeared. Rossabo and Salil showing up at the same time. There's more to it. There's more to it than you know. There's more to it than you know. They're so stinky. Rossabo, how are you, pal? Hope that you're doing super well. Thank you for the 80 monthlies. The fuck was I talking about? With chicken? I think I was talking about chicken. Family Mart chicken. Then I think I started talking about something else now. I forgot. But that's fine because Rossabo's here now. Oh, I also had oh yeah, so Zephyria, that was it. Air China flight, not that bad. Worst airline of the trip was my East Star Jet, a Korean airline. Worst flying experience I've ever had. It was just it was a low cost one. Yeah, I mean it was just literally to get us from Japan to Korea. But they did an in-flight service, but they didn't stop to ask anyone if they wanted something. They just walked down really fast, and I was like very obviously holding in my hand the I was very obviously holding up the like, I would like to order a drink or a little snack from this menu of things. I'm feeling quite hungry. Motherfucker shot down the aisle. The menu, yeah, the little menu. She just shot down the aisle both times without... I don't think anyone got anything on that fucking flight. It was like they didn't want to serve anyone. So it was just a bit odd. A really, really odd flight experience. Family March goated. It's pretty goated. They were demons. They were. Speaking of, Barry saw like only in Korea. Only went to one place where I saw like anything vaguely K-pop related. That was it. And it was a chicken shop. We got like a huge pitcher of beer, and I think it cost us something like £1.50, and so much amazing chicken. It was quite good. Very odd. Usually the Asian ones, even low cost, are pretty okay. Yeah, that one wasn't the best, but it was just a quick flight over to Korea, so I wasn't really too upset, you know. Hello, Twigja. What's based? Thank you. It's so... As much as I had an amazing time on this, you did, Zephyria. I was saying I fucking hated it. My friend, who is Korean, was like, £1. It was real fucking cheap. My friend who is Korean was like, oh my god, my mum used to make this when I was younger. It's so tasty. I love it. And I was like, slimy noodles. The quail's eggs were nice, but I was like, really cold, wet, slimy noodles. You know, but it was good. Oh, we also did a few little market things. So I had like a really nice like market. Like they've got like quite a market culture in Korea. We also went to this weird part of Korea that was like super, like, it felt like derelict. It was a whole street, chat, and I don't know why this whole street, and I'm talking like row to row, side to side, all of the shops sold chairs, but they were all shut, bar like maybe 3 of them, where like you could hear a pin drop in the street. There was no one there. It was such an odd experience. And we were out looking for sounds like free chairs to me. I guess so. Yeah, true. My hotel room didn't have a cup chair. I could have got a nice chair from there. It was like a chill as art game, really. Another Korean thing my friend wanted to get was like, chat, it was like a whole chicken stuffed with mushroom rice, and my friends failed to tell me that it was mushroom rice. Because it's a texture thing for me with mushrooms. They're a bit strange to me. I don't love it. I'm like, oh well, I don't want to eat this one because it's like mushroom. He's like, okay, we found another one. It's not mushroom rice. And I went there, and I ordered it, and it came out, and it was mushroom rice. But I don't like being difficult. I was gonna be like, oh, don't worry about it, guys. You eat here. I'll go find somewhere else to eat or something. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna order it and try it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just gonna power through. And the rice itself was very tasty. Like, the flavor of mushroom doesn't bother me. It's very much like chewing a mushroom. But I was trying to get over my weird disdain for mushrooms. And it was actually quite a nice meal. It was very good. I've never just eaten like a whole ass fucking rotisserie chicken. It was a rotisserie chicken just stuffed with rice, and it was fucking good. It was fucking good, I have to say. Did I eat anything else weird? Not that I can really think of. I think I've covered most of the rice stuffed chicken. It was good, Zephyr. It was pretty fucking good. No, I think I've pretty much covered most of the things I ate. Oh, when we went to Fiji, we got on this bus. Really nice bus, took us out to this small little town. Went on some beautiful walks there. Saw these beautiful gardens. There was a flower. I've forgotten the name of the flower. Maybe chat can help me. It was like Nemophila or something like that. It was a beautiful blue flower. Again, I've put up a bunch of pictures from my time in Japan on Instagram if you want to peep. And I got a lavender and Nemophila ice cream, and it was tasty as hell, and it looked really pretty. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Looked out at Fuji. Nemophila. Yeah, it was a beautiful blue flower. And there was like a beautiful arrangements of flowers and stuff like that. It was so nice. It was so pretty. Fugu. Mount Fugu. Yep. Nice, Francis. He's a nice lad, Artie. On Mount Fungi. Yep, on Mount Fungi. So we had that. We looked at some pretty flowers. We walked around and got a bus to the other part of town, where we went onto the swan boats, and the mists parted, and we got to get that gorgeous picture. Holy shit, that gorgeous picture. Yeah. You know what? Something I struggled with big time. Most places I was okay, but Tokyo Station, which has like a big shopping area in it, I guess it's because it's maybe one of the busiest stations, I was overwhelmed like a motherfucker in there. I was fucking miserable. I had to put in noise cancelling headphones. I had to put music on. I had to fucking ignore people. Like, I was having a fucking time of it in Tokyo Station. And we had to go there like 3 times. I was dying. I was fucking dying. And I made a cursed purchase. I've made a cursed purchase, chat. I don't think I'll ever show you. But I now own a pair of cotton toe socks. James, it absolutely applies to you, you jabroni. How are you doing, James? Good to see you. I can't show you them. They need to be washed, Rossable. My friend has a pair of these toe socks, and he swears by them. And when we were walking through Tokyo Station, we went into this shop, and he just saw a pair, and he like basically chucked them at me. He was like, "Get them, Ravs," and I was like, "Okay." So I bought them. I wore them the next day. I did something like fucking 20k steps. They were fucked up, man. They're some fucked up socks. They take so fucking long to put on and to get your little toesies into each individual thing. I'm also like pretty sure I need to order maybe a size up. But I was wearing them and I was like, actually, these kind of fucking go. These actually kind of fucking go. I think I might be a convert. I might have to order some more toe socks. They're surprisingly so nice, chat. They disturb you? I'm sorry, Ellie, if they were fucking goated. I can't do it. I become hyper aware of the fabric between my toes. I thought that would be an issue for me, but it wasn't. I was actually kind of like, oh, it feels quite nice because it was cotton. I think if it was like a different material, I probably would struggle. They're a bit spenny in the UK. Yeah, they were like super cheap in Japan. So that was like, fuck it, I'll buy them. I had to spend the monies anyway. Is the architecture garbo and echoey? No, not really, Eliaf. It was just like so many people all moving in different directions, people running. It was quite loud because there's so many people, and I guess there's just a lot going on. I found it really, like, I don't know, I was pranging out a bit in there. I was so glad I had my music, you know? And I went on the whole fucking trip. I bought these for the trip and I forgot to took them. I got a pair of those, what are those noise cancelling loops? These bad boys, I forgot to take them with me like a fucking idiot. They were just sat on my desk when I got back. Do you need toe socks to wear toe shoes? No, that would be like 2 condoms, I think. I think that covers my trip though, chat. I'll probably forget stuff and I'll bring things up when I remember, but I think that was most of the stuff I did. A lot of it, like I say, I emphasize, really was me just like, I'd like to go to a park. I'd like to go look at a body of water. Oh, in the Seoul the Seoul Forest Park. They had like mist machines, which were fucking awesome. Also, hello country, good to see you, pal. Did they have any designs? No, they're just like white cotton ones, Sifri, and I swear by them, they were really nice. It was really, really beautiful, really beautiful park. It didn't feel like a naturey park. It was funny. It was called a like forest because it was very much like a space for like, it felt like a park in a city. It was very much like a social space. It was like a place for like people to sit and have a picnic. There was like fountains that kids could run in and get soaked and stuff. They had like misting machines. They had like Pokemon Secret Forest was on, but I didn't go in there because the people I were with are not into Pokemon. So I was like, oh. So I took a picture of like some Cubones on a bridge, saw some Totodile, saw some Pikachu. It looked quite nice in there, but I did not go in because it was like, I think it's like the 30-year anniversary, which is also in Japan. I saw like a really cool TCG like projection thing on the side of a big building. Motherless activities. But yeah, it was quite nice. I saw some deer, but I ended up feeling quite sad. I thought it was going to be like Nara Deer Park where the deer would be free, but we got there and they were not free. It was just like deers and rabbits kind of chilling, and I was like, aw. But also like, let my people go. You know? They were there at the same time as you pretty much. Oh, sick. When I went to Nara Deer, were lazy as fuck. Poke Park, absolutely adorable. Yeah, it was, so it was just like the Seoul Forest Park, as much as it did have nice green spaces and bodies of water, a lot of it was just like, it's picnic time, it's loud noisy family time. They had a butterfly garden. I went in there, that was fucking magical, chat. Saw a bunch of butterflies flying around and stuff and just chilling. Then my friends dragged me into the insect park and I hated that. I spent the whole time being afraid that there was going to be like a millipede or something. I got to see some nice like butterfly stuff in there, but the insect park was a bit scarier. It was still nice. I went to a beautiful greenhouse. It was good. It was good. What was I talking about? What was I talking about? Fave food that I had? Absolutely, the ramen I put on my Instagram. The ramen that, like, I had to find out the name of this place. It was fucking so good. It was a miso ramen. It was incredible. Best thing I ate, probably. I also had really amazing. I did conveyor belt sushi twice. I went to a really amazing conveyor belt sushi place. It was a place that we tried to go on our first trip, and we couldn't get a ticket. This time we did. It was in a Ginza shopping gallery. It was on like the 10th floor, and it's like a ticketed queue up type thing. And we went there for lunch on our final day, before our flight. And it was so fucking good. It was so fucking good. How much does it cost to get a seat? Well, they charge you by the plate, James, so it depends how many plates that you're gobbling into your little greedy mouth, you know? No, Booty, I barely saw any gunpla. I did go shopping in, oh my god, like Nagano City or something like that, which is like pretty good for shopping for stuff like that. I did see some gunplas, but I was just kind of like, whatever, dude, you know? I saw a fucking suit shop that was selling suits that were inspired by JoJo, but they like, I was just like, they just look like regular ass suits. There was not any JoJo vibes to it at all, which is a bit odd. I'm sorry, Booty, I'm sorry. I didn't even go see the big Gundam guy that's getting decommissioned. I just didn't have time. I simply did not. Not multicolored. Wait, not multicolored what, Eliath? Sorry, my brain. Oh, no, not even multicolored. No. They weren't inspired. Right, literally, James, they were not. I barely saw any Steel Ball Run stuff over there either. I think if I go back to Japan though, I think next time I would like to go to like maybe like small town Japan's. You know, I've done Tokyo twice now. Like maybe I would do a couple days of Tokyo, but I think I'd prefer to go and no, Steel Ball Run is the latest chapter of JoJo anime. Sapporo is nice, I've heard. I'd like to go to Sapporo. I really like their beer. So I think I'd quite like to do that though. I want them so bad. Thank you so much, Schmack. Bless you. Bless your heart. Bless your heart. We saw Pachinko Parlor. I didn't go in. We saw an arcade. I went into the arcade. I saw a horse racing game. It was not Uma's. It was just like literally just like a horse game. I was like, I want to play that. And I couldn't figure it out. I had to sign up to an app because I guess it was technically gambling. And I was like, I'm done. I can't. I'm getting me out of here. I hate it. You'd like to do Osaka and Kyoto as they're close together, but maybe with day trips to the countryside too. Yeah, I think I'd quite like to just go to like quiet parts now during. I would like to do like a bit of Kyoto and Osaka. I did a little bit of Kyoto on the first trip. We did a little like quick afternoon in there after we'd been down to the south. There's some beautiful mountains. For real, like Mount Fugu. Sapporo won out for the homies. It's all true. Bum bum beep bum. Bum beep bum. They used a lot of gambling workarounds to try and be classed as not gambling. I guess so. We also went to another amazing little like I went to the Golden Guy, and it like it's like a. I mean, if you played Yakuza, I think there is areas that are very much like that. It's like all those little like tiny tight streets with these really tiny little buildings that have enough room for to get like maybe 4 or 5 people in. And we ended up in this bar where like people were smoking. There was a lady from Venezuela in there. There was a guy from Korea in there. There was a guy from Germany in there. The lady who owned the bar, I think she was like Thai and Japanese, and there was like money pinned to the walls and people were writing messages, and it was fucking crazy. Like there was a sign in the toilet that said no masturbating or fucking in here, come on please guys. And it was just like, I can't even imagine in this tiny little bar where you can see people go into the bathroom that they've even had to put that sign up, because like literally it was like where my bed is was the door to the toilet, so like the bartender would see 2 people go in there. You know what I mean? But it was kind of cool. It was kind of cool, and a couple of drinks in there. And walking around it, and there was like this sign up that's like, if you can't abide by the rules of the Golden Guy, then stay the fuck out. This is all privately owned or whatever. Don't be an asshole. But it was a cool place to go for a beer. Then we went to like a more fancy one in Ginza. It was like we went to this really nice sandwich shop. It was like a fucking window in the wall, and I got like a beef sando. We had to like queue up for it, and it was so fucking good. Holy shit. That was another really tasty thing I had. And then we went to this little like tiny fancy cocktail bar, and we went in, and it was just like this rich Korean dude who'd come in. He was a Canadian Korean dude, and he was smoking a big fucking stogie and drinking neat whiskey, and he ended up chatting to us a little bit. And the guy that was in there was just, I think it was called like the Frenchman or La French or some shit, and his whole menu was just fruit, and you picked the fruit, and he would make you a delicious cocktail based on the fruit that you picked. So I had a mango one, I had an apple one, and I had like we were all trying each other's as well. So there was like a Sancho spicy pepper one that apparently if you drank enough of it numbed your tongue, which was quite nice. There was like a butter one which was really fucking odd. It was just fucking cool. A really cool place. Hello, Caitlin.
Just to suffer.
Thank you for the 40 months, pal.
Welcome back. Hope your trip was relaxing.
It was, Caitlin. It truly was. I really cannot stress enough, chat, how like rested and nice I feel. I absolutely love streaming and I love doing this as a job. But it was so good to have my first like proper holiday in a while. I know that I did a little bit of Camp Yog before I went on the trip, but like, I've never done a trip that's like not work related or like, you know, or anything like that. And it was just kind of nice to like disconnect from, you know, regular life for a little while. So I'm feeling like super well rested. Like I got really good sleep when I was over there. I didn't really get all too hungover all that much. I think I had like maybe 2, maybe 3 hangovers over the whole trip. And they were quite mild at that. I managed to keep taking my munge and I wasn't too munge sick. I saw some beautiful stuff. I've had no jet lag except for right now, Jeroen. I'm a little bit tired, so I think I might be wrapping up around 8:30 tonight. Why does my video feed have a 5 pixel gap on the right side? I don't fucking know, man, and it's probably something I did and I can fix it. Hold on. And also suck my asshole. Has that fixed it, James? Is it fixed? How about now? In the notification area. Oh. Why is that there? Why is that? Huh. How about now? No. How about now? Are we so back? Nothing's changing. Fixed. Lock it all down. Thank you for pointing that out. You and your nudes already? Hell yes, fiends. Hello. I did, Zephyria, I did. I saw lots of beautiful birds. I saw a pigeon. I forget the name of the pigeon, but it had a wonderful plumage. It begins with a P. Not P as in pigeon. It was like a Puzu something pigeon or something like that. I saw a heron. I saw a couple of cool ducks. Saw some swan. I saw what the fuck's it called? Egot or something like that. Pazuzu. I think it was a Pazuzu pidge. Weeby proxy site DS to gacha watch. Hell yes. Good, James. Good. Egret. That was it. I saw a bunch of really small bush birds as well. They were awesome. It was nice. It was really nice. It's so nice to like be like, I'm gonna go sit in beautiful forest nature, and also like there's all these nice birds around. I might as well take some photos of birds. So it was very good. No Cotwin. Oh, also saw like a big fucking a hawk or something. I saw some sort of predator bird when we were at Mount Fugu. There will be more flock around. There will be. But yeah, I've timed my sleep quite well. My flight back was a fucking misery, chat. I got on the flight back, and this woman turned out to be quite nice. But I'm sitting on the plane, and like, she put down. I did actually eat fugu, yeah. I did not die, and it did not taste that great, and I would not eat it again. I'm sitting on the plane to go back, and she like puts her bags in like a completely different row, because I think she's got a friend elsewhere on the plane. Not only that, she sat in the wrong seat. Her friend was supposed to be sat next to me, but she was sat next to me. Right as the flight's about to take off, she's like, oh, I need to put on my flight socks. So she straight up took her fucking socks off next to me with her nasty ass feet, and then put on her nasty ass flight socks, and it was like holding up the shit. She's seen Succession. And I was just like, if you are boarding the plane, would that not be the time, like, while you're sitting about to put on your fucking flight socks? Oh. Yeah, it pissed me off. It pissed me off. And she was fucking hot. Every person I sat beside on the plane was hogging the armrest. Not gonna lie. It was really frustrating. But it's whatever. You know what I mean? It's whatever. It's done with now. I'm aisle seat. I pick aisle every single time. Like, I refuse to sit in the middle or on the window. Aisle seat superiority. You go off faster. You have extra leg room to put your leggy out when you're not getting in the way of the air crew. You know, the only downside is if someone has to piss, you have to get up for them, but that's fine. Middle gets both. Window has a window. Yeah, I suppose you're right, Salil, but you know, I'd fuck the armrest anyway. I don't even want that shit. You know. This is why you try to fly Biz. Biz is too expensive. I was hoping that I would like secretly get upgraded or something, but that doesn't happen. They don't do that shit. They don't do that shit. Bum bum ba ba bum. You're an aisle lover, got dibs on that bog. Exactly. Sometimes you gotta be shitting. Sometimes I gotta be up there shitting. You know. I didn't have to do any fucking Tai Chi or yoga though, chat. Like I've said, I've lost quite a bit of weight, and I really noticed on my trip how much easier walking around is. Like you know, like it hurts less on my leg and back and knee already. Like I did so many steps, and I was surprised that I was finding it so easy, which was kind of quite nice. And you know, so that was quite a pleasant feeling on holiday. And it also made things like traveling and everything just feel so much nicer and a lot less tiring. And I've timed my sleep quite well. I did not sleep a peep on the flight. Maybe like 5 to 10 minutes at tops, maybe. I've been waking up at 7 AM the past couple of days, and that's been fucking perfect for me. Oh, it was so good, James. It was so fucking good. So yeah, that's pretty much my my trip, and I had a lovely time. It was a very good time. Why did I hold on, chat? I'm gonna put all of my skincare stuff back into the bag because I've just realized I've took it out and it's all over my desk. It's fucking all over my desk. Bum 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 bum. Skincare haul? Yes. I got this, if you did not see. It is a Bulbasaur sun stick. This nice SPF shit. It's really, really good. Smells really nice. Skin. Where is it? Lotion. And skin. James, don't tell me you're one of those fucking dweebs that's riding around on those one wheels. You're not a one wheeler, are you? I was. Oh, but you're off it now? Okay, that's good. I'm sorry, those things look goofy. That was another thing, chat. The day I got to Japan was the day that the results of the Scottish local elections came in. James, I used to smoke and I used to vape when I was drunk. I got into the habit of having a drunk cigarette when I was like 20 years old. I eventually moved on to vaping, and then I managed to kick that when I was in Bristol, probably about 4 or 5 years ago now. I think I've kind of lost track, I'm not gonna lie.
Chiocciola Ravs sottolineatura hello my gorgeous most brilliant human. I hope everything has been going great for you lately. Ravs pose.
Jax, I'm sorry I've not been here. I've just been away in Bristol and in Japan and Korea for the past 3 weeks. I was on a holiday, my first holiday in a long time. So no, this is still very much my job, but I needed a break. And I feel so recharged, I feel so happy. I feel really, really good and rested, and I'm excited to stream and stuff again. Not that I wasn't excited to do it before, but I was a bit like, I really need a break from all of the horrors of the world and just my regular day-to-day. So I went and I had a nice recharge, and I feel so good. I was gonna say nobody who vapes can chat shit about something, but I've given that shit up now. James,
Better to have a 2-month streak in your chat than in my underwear nodders.
So true, James, so true. Find the 45 months, and here's to keeping some clean
Ravs
undies.
Hey, and you need to do it too.
Bella, I really want to. Did you go to Men Here's? Did you have a wonderful time? Thank you for the 26 months. I would quite like to try and make a Men Here's this year, but also like buying all of the LARP gear and like a tent to stay in, because I'm a bougie bitch and I'm only gonna glamp, so I would have to do one of those like nice tents that you can rent. It sounds a bit expensive. No, I've not spoken to Mara about the recent one. Would you go to a specific character? I have a character in mind I'd quite like to play. I'd quite like to play, I believe they have a faction called Kairos, which is, you know, like togas and stuff like that. I want to play like a socialite, but a bit of a little finger type bastard. I met Mara and I was fangirling so hard, but I think I kept it cool. Hell yeah, I hope that you had a wonderful time, Bella. Mara is so lovely. But yeah, I think I would absolutely love it. Like wearing a wonderful little outfit, getting to roleplay. That's another thing, man. I was in Korea and I was like, I want to be home right now because my Pathfinder group's playing a session. And I was like, I really want to play this next session. I was like, no, they're playing without me. Fuck my life. It was a good story point for my character, because my character was like, had a reason for being out and down, but I feel like Rav's the type of motherfucker who put cucumber slice in his eyes when he sleeps while camping. Bryn is very much alive, Zephyr, I will have you know. Bryn is alive! Don't listen to the propaganda, he's alive, and he will be back in the next session. Try a little combat now, I'm hooked, I need me a big old sword. Hell yeah. White vapor.
Every night.
Hello, does this thing still work? Seems
does.
like it does. Long time no see, missed you. Hope you had a wonderful time.
I've missed you guys so much as well, chat. Fully parasocially. Do you feel this chat, this connection right now? Parasocial to the max. I miss streaming quite a lot. Like I said, it was so good to get away and have a break from politics and news and elections and just everything horrible in the world, and to just spend some time with friends, having a nice wonderful time. It's so good to be back and just feeling good, you know. I think the streak broke. What streak broke? The streak in your underwear? Your viewing streak? Come in July. I might go to the September one if I can. Watch the Dead Fellas Mystery Quest while you were gone. I had it was a fucking blast. What a show. So the writer of Dead Fellas actually DM'd me when I was away, which was really awesome, to say that he loved the way I played Sally P. He loved the way I played that pre-made character, which was really nice of him. That's quite a nice message to get. Praise from the creator of that module. The watch streaks, I guess the watch streaks broke or whatever, I don't know. But no, James, you're not wrong. I do like glamping. I don't like being uncomfortable. I've went camping once and I had a miserable time.
Why are we still here?
I had a miserable time.
Just to suffer.
So it's put me off doing it.
every
I
night.
literally said,
The prodigal man has returned.
B, thank you so much for the 58 monthlies. Hope that you're doing super swell. So I'm king speeching it a little bit. I said when I was in amongst all the wonderful nature, I was like, I wish I liked camping because I want to be in amongst this, but I hated the misery of, well, on my camping trip. It was cold, the ground was wet, there were bugs, there were midges that were eating us alive. We were a bunch of young teenagers. We had like really shit barbecue that was like burned and tasted like charcoal, you know, from those little shit kits and stuff. Praising the creator of modules cool. So isn't it right, Elif? I was super stoked. Now I'm reviewing my life in the context of having autism, I realised that I don't want to ever sleep outside my own home. James, when I tell you how happy I was to finally be in my own bed last night and waking up in it this morning, nothing compares to that. Nothing compares to being in your comfy little den. So we had double bunk beds in Japan. Like it was like double beds that were like bunk beds, but there was like two of them. So it was, imagine like 2, 4, 6, 8 room to sleep 8 people in that room. So we just took the both bottom bunks, so there were 2 unoccupied top bunks, and I wanted to hang the duvet down, like the covers down from the top bed to make like a pseudo little nest. But when I proposed that idea, my friend said, oh, you want to build a little goon chamber, huh? And then I was like, oh, all the like innocence and whimsy from that has gone from me now, and I don't want to do it in case they think I'm in a weird little wank chamber. So I was like, oh, I'm not gonna have my cozy little nest after all. Oh my god, Zephyria. We stayed in this area, like we didn't really pay much attention when we were booking it. We just booked like, it was like $53 a night or something like that. I will name and shame, it was like K-pop must stay hotel or some shit like that. Nothing K-pop related in the entire building, by the way. It's just was the name of the place. It was like 2-star rated. Shit was a prison cell. It was straight up a prison cell. The door was like key locked and looked like literally the type of place that you would put someone in a correctional facility. Birmunism.
Gotta run, Ravs, but have a great one and welcome home.
Birmunism, thank you so much for that very generous $10 tip. Have a wonderful day. So good to be back, and thank you so much for your support, pal. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. What did I get? What have I got? What did I get? Oh, I got, what, a fish? I got a fishy. Oh, I like him. So I go into the place, dirty walls. There's like emergency flashlights everywhere in Korea. I asked about it, and it's because of the proximity to North Korea. There was like layers of dust on top of it. The place was just grimy and horrible. Yes, chat, please and thank you. Subscribe, smile. I took so much time off, and subs are so down. Cry. Partner is going to an event that involves camping right this year. Didn't even ask if I wanted to come. The answer is inevitably no. Fuck camping. So real, Eliaf. Salil, thank you for tier 2ing and 91 monthing. Thank you. No, I'm confused now. But thank you regardless. Thank you regardless, Salil. I'll buy you a flashlight so you can fight Korea from your Glasgow bedroom. Don't spend it all in one place. Dude, that would have bought me like half a beer in Korea. So yeah, that was what was wrong. Although I have to give it to this hotel, the bed was not bad. The bed was pretty good, and the air conditioning was quite good. The toilet was abysmal and the worst shit I've ever seen in my life, but it was, I can't be too mad. Cotwin, thank you for the 6 monthlies. Thank you, my gamer. Not as good like Vapor, but I still had a fun time. We went drinking to in one place. I think it was called like
Ravs Flowers.
Hongdae. Am I getting that correct? Anyone know Korea? Hongdae, or something. I was told it was quite a like famous drinking area. Quite a party vibe. My friend wanted to go there, so we went there. And it was like being in fucking Ibiza. It was like a strip of just pubs and bars, and there were like people outside trying to get you to go into the pubs and bars. And there were so many rammed places, and you would go in. There were some fuckboys in leather jackets in Carl's, yeah. There were a bunch of peeps like that around. And also my friend dragged us into a fucking like British/Irish vibe bar, and I was so mad that we went in there, but he really wanted to go in there because he'd been on a previous trip. You've been therapized? Hell yes, St. Carl's. I hope it went super well. Corbera. Oh, fuck me. Okay, let me tell you. We land in Incheon Airport, or whatever the hell it's called, okay? And we got off the plane, and you walk for like 5 to 10 minutes. I haven't done any passport control, I haven't done anything. Then they put you on a fucking train to take you to another terminal. We get to the other terminal, there is 5 million people. The queue to get into Korea was insane that I started calling it Korea. I was really pissed the fuck off. We had to wait so long. It was so fucking slow. So I was already like, the Korea stocks were so down from the get-go on the trip. Yeah, Korea was still nice. I still had a nice time. I feel like I'm being a bit negative about Korea. I actually did quite enjoy it. Did you try soju/beer mix? Yes, I did. The booziest night in Korea, we left the Hongdae area because it was quite difficult to find a nice bar. Went to a nice cocktail bar, it was okay. Went to the shit Irish bar, had one drink in there just for a ha-ha sake. Then we went to this place, and it was like quite nice, and I wanted to drink there, but they were like, we just want beers, not food. And they were like, okay, you can't do that, you have to leave. And I was like, okay, fuck you, I guess. So we ended up going to another region. It was quite nice. Pretty much a few trips to some smaller, quieter places of quite rain, but not a lot of that. A lot of it was big city. Probably Heather. I didn't out-queuing as a person who's lived in England. True enough. But the soju beer mix, incredible. So we did it manually, and we also did they serve it to you, and it was good. Foreigner bars can be fun, yes, but like when you're out there to experience the culture and you're from like the UK, where there is a lot of like British bars and Irish bars and all that sort of stuff, you don't want to be going to those places, you know. It fucks you up so fast, it's great. So yeah, I had like 3 of them, and it was quite strong. And cars, I gotta say, barely any K-pop shit when I was in Korea. We went to one chicken place that felt quite touristy, that was playing K-pop on a big projector, and it was kind of bopping. But I barely saw any K-pop Demon Hunter shit. I barely saw any like any fucking K-pop shit. Interesting to see what the Japanese or Korean conception of like an English bar is like. I did think it would be quite fun to maybe try and go to like a British pub in Japan just to see what it would be like, and maybe try get like fish and chips, but we didn't do it in the end. We did not do it in the end. I wouldn't have pizza in Japan anyway, A-types, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I'm all the way over there, no way my ass is eating pizza. Yeah, I had some tteokbokki. I had tteokbokki from a little street vendor. It was so fucking spicy, I cried, but it was delicious. And then I had rambokki, which was fucking awesome, but also like so spicy, and I was crying. Why would you eat with your ass? Desperate times. Novad, for me, too spicy. My friends were like, this is no problem. Me, I was like, no. We kept calling it Project Spice, that I had to eat one really spicy thing every day to up my tolerance. It did not help. Yes, you have a question then, Carls. What would that be? What was your question? Is this stream a catch up or are we playing game? Okay, so in Carls, we've just done about 2 hours of catch up, and then I think I'm probably going to end the stream around 8 o'clock. But I was thinking of playing like maybe an hour and a half of Subnautica 2. I think that may be what I do. I might go until 8:30 at the latest, but I am a little bit jet lagged. Like, I feel so rested and well, but I'm also a bit like I kind of want to like ease myself back in. So I think that we've been doing huge yap. We've just done about 2 hours of yap. I think shortly we start some Subnautica 2 maybe, and play a bit of that. After Subnautica 2, the gamers will be pleased to hear that I'm going to be playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 Henry and Pebbles Bisexual Adventure will continue. I am in the mood to play it again. So hopefully we can actually do some. But Subnautica 2 first, because it just came out and I'm excited to play the early access. You know, people were like, I doubt that Ravs is going to play it. Yeah, I'm calling out Jamie and Mario here. And I'm like, too bad. I'm doing what I want to do. So, you know, I'll play it after, but I'm playing Subnautica first. Deal with it. I do what I want. So yeah, that's what we're looking at. That's what we're looking at today. Just finish your reading Project Hail Mary. Need you all to know how much I love the goddamn Rock. I personally find this movie's a bit intolerable, but fair enough if you're a fan of Dwayne the Rock Johnson and Carls. Yeah, they have, they have. I'm super excited to see what that looks like. I've been watching Septiceye play it. That looks so good so far. It's a good game. I don't know about Subnautica 2, I've not played it yet, but I love Subnautica, so. Eliaf, oh my god, sorry. Eliaf, I was fucking yapping. Thank you so very much for the 5 gift subo to Tons of Noob, UK Game Fanatic, Jax, Jamalki, and Gibson fan. I'm sorry, my brain, like I was in the midst of conversation and I heard the alert, but I just kept going, and then I was like, huh? And then I was like, oh yeah, you just gifted subs. My brain literally just had a disconnect. Got halfway through Kingdom 2 and I fell off the train. I have no hope of hopping back into it. I feel you. Your bank account is briefly spared from my endless purchase of roguelikes. I feel you. The only rock I acknowledge is Alcatraz. I'd like to see Project Hail Mary, but it wasn't on the flight, and I watched all of the boys on the flight except the finale. I timed it badly and the finale came out like yesterday, so I didn't get to finish it. I need to watch the finale. And I watched the rest of One Piece Season 2. Watched past the beginning. I'm really enjoying it so far. I hope you have a good time. Hell yes, F. Yeah, I'm only going to get a little bit. I'm only getting a small bit of a start today. But I'd quite like to. I'd quite like to play more of it. I bet you watch all of the boys wherever you go. You know it, baby. Why are we sub the Nautica? Subnautica was one of the first games I ever streamed on this channel. I streamed it because I have a fear of deep ocean water. But I actually really fell in love with the game. It was scary, but also quite like nice to play. Then Below Zero came out, and we kind of had a fun time playing Below Zero, especially adding silly little songs that we'd listen to. Even though the story was kind of cheeks, I still had a nice time playing it. Then there was all of that problem with the that was oh my god, what's it called? Still Wakes the Deep. That was incredible. That was incredible. The one on the oil rig. Yeah, Below Zero wasn't all that good, but I still had a fun time. And then the publisher was really fucking around Subnautica, but then the devs won the court case, and Subnautica's actually sold back, so I'm happy to play it. No, I've actually not done the DLC for Still Wakes the Deep. I might have to run that one back, but I dare not even mention doing another thing until we've beat Kingdom Come, because the Kingdom Comers will be so mad. Also, I believe when Sips kicks his little addiction, we'll be playing with Justin and Sips. We're going to do a Don't Starve Together playthrough, because we've been talking about playing some games together. And now that I'm back from my holiday, me and the boys are going to be doing that. I know I've been Kingdom edging you guys for a while, but we're finally going to pull the trigger and resume Henry's little bisexual adventure. I don't really remember what was going on other than like we got fucked up, and me and Hans are basically like nobodies again, and we've only just been reunited with Pebbles, and that's where I ended it. Be good to Justin. Yeah, he's never played Don't Starve Together, so it'll be his first time playing the game, I believe. Also, chat, you want to know something funny? I got a fucking message from Kick today. I got a fucking DM from Kick trying to get me to go to Kick. That ain't happening. Not a fucking shot, dude. Not a fucking shot am I doing that. You do not have to worry. I just thought it was funny. I just thought it was funny that they fucking were like, we love your stream. Let's send me an email. Let's talk partnership opportunities. And I was like, fucking no shot, man. I don't want to be on that fucking platform. I think when it came out, I like reserved my name over there, but goddamn, you'll never see me stream over there. Cream City Games, have a nice delivery time. I don't know about that one, James. What if they offer big monies? I mean, Facebook tried to get in touch with me to go do stuff over there, but they yeah. I don't know, Jane. I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing, man. I'm not in the drama life. I don't want to. Another thing I realized when I was away is I don't want to fucking hear about all the other dumb, stupid, dumb cunt streamer drama. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear the name fucking Asmongold, Hassan, any of these motherfuckers' names, man. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to fucking know what they're doing. I don't know what XQC said. I don't want to know the fucking drama. I don't want to fucking hear about it. You know? I like my peace. There's enough horrible shit in the world that I don't need to hear what the guy living in a fucking cockroach-infested house thinks about politics. You know what I mean? I don't want any of that shit. It's constant outrage and it's infuriating. It's tiring. Those weirdos can be weirdos. People can watch them for some fucking reason. I don't know why they're entitled to do so, but I think that they're fucking idiots wasting their time. You know? So... Yeah, I saw that, Elliot. They pretty much sniped the RuneScape category, didn't they? Well, I gotta say, when we went out to Mount Fuji, we went past a place that had a bunch of fucking Union Jacks on flagpoles. I don't know what the fuck it was, but I was like, Mount Fugu. And I was like, I can't believe I have to look at this fucking flag when I'm on holiday. What in the Anglophile shit? I don't know what was going on there. I don't know if it was like some sort of embassy or some holiday thing. Yes, I am a flag hater. I am. So much stupid shit's attached to people loving the flags. The Gavins are on holiday. Had 5 whole vegetables in my dinner, so now I can eat an entire sharing bag of Maltesers. Okay, gamers. Like I said, I might be finishing at 8, or I might be finishing at about half 8. It will be a bit of a shorter one. We're still going to get like 3 and a bit hours done. We're only get a little bit of Subnautica in, but this is your 5-minute warning, okay? So go get a little snack or drink or whatever you require to do a viewing pleasure. Whatever, refreshing up your shit. You feel me? You feel me? You live next to Flag Shagger Central. Yeah, it sucks, eh? Makes you smile to see the Jamaican flags. Hell yeah. Flag Shaggers near you legit recently ran someone over. I don't want to think about them. You know? That was your beautiful hometown? Oh, great. Another thing is, like, I feel so refreshed and mentally happy and sound and everything's good and stuff, and I'm like, I'm going to try and make a conscious effort, even though I feel a desire to be up to date on current events and news and politics and things. I'm going to try not over consume it and make myself depressed, you know. They put up an actual flagpole. Let's fucking go. Hello, King Hingo. So I don't know what's going on with my internet. The stream has been completely fine, but it seems like my Wi-Fi is not working, and my ring light only works when the Wi-Fi is on. And I can't connect. Like, my network, despite being connected to it on my phone, does not appear for my light. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. So I might be without a ring light for a week until I figure that out. 24-hour news cycle is just much to blame with social media for a lot of the shit in this country. Yeah, social media fucking sucks as well. I'm gonna try eat a lot less meat. I want to try not read as much news, and I want to try do reels and other such things a bit less. That's me plans. That's me plans. Also, hello, King Hingo. I think I just said that to you, but I'm double checking. Read more fantasy smut. I don't know if I want to read smut. I don't know if that interests me. You know what I mean? I don't know if I want to read like some shit written by an old man that be like fucking just, you know? I think of George R.R. Martin and those audiobooks. I've got birds to go look at. I've got outdoors to be at. I've got grass to go smell and some flowers to look at, you know? Yeah, I have seen the guy who plays pianos with his pecs. Oh, that could be the case, Cotwin. Most smuts written by... I mean, that's true enough, B. Like proper TikTok romance shit. Half those books be called shit like The Wind and Roses, The Thorn Upon the Crown, The Whisper of the Wind, and it'll be like, in this book, the Minotaur fucking fucks the shit out of this person. You know? They're always so fucking crazy, man. They always have like the most fucking silly names, and it's just the absolute most degenerate books. I don't want to read that, man. I don't want to read that. The blank of and the blank exactly area. For the jokes with how shit the writing is. Chat, I got birds to look at now, okay? That'll do me. That'll do me. I've turned a new leaf. It's a new era. We're in peaceful Zen Ravs era. Pug life, too much. You went too far on that one. No thank you. I never want to read that again. Go in the Highlands and find an eagle. Oh, that would be nice. How come no romance protagonists have normal sized penises? I don't know. 5.5 inches can be romantic too. Dude, give me one where the guy's a fucking absolute, like, the best. Like, he's the most wonderful, romantic, lovely man, and then he's just got, like, absolutely nothing going. He's got nothing going for him. Jesus Christ, chat. Scoosh. I'm coming in there. Ravs scoosh. Take that. Fan yourselves off. Do. Fuck's sake. You fucking perverts. You fucking perverts. Chat, I'm cracking down on your perversions, okay? And I didn't say cranking down. Do. No, chat, I've become piratical. Okay, nature has healed me, and we shall no longer be this way. Dude, I'm gonna reinvent the cornflake. That's right, chat. Your cornflakes are gonna make you sterile. I don't know. I don't fucking know. The maid cafe really changed him. Wait, what? Who were you? The other day I asked her, who are you saying this about? Your mum? You go munch those rugs is insane thing. That's fucking crazy for your mum to say to you. Chat, fucking settle down. Stop. Stop it, chat. I mean it. I mean it. I'm happy with us all being weirdos, but I don't want us to be the weirdo chat. You know what I mean? We can't be too cursed. A little bit of curse fine now and then, but I think it's time. I think it's time we take a look at ourselves in the mirror, chat. Let's be nice and say what our favorite positive quality in Ravs is, and the chat was silent. I for one admire his fat ass. Jesus Christ. Look, it's true that, you know, I do be wearing the juicy couture and all that shit, okay, but come on. I appear to be a gentle and kind man. Well, that's actually a nice thing, thank you. You like my glasses? Chat, stop, I'll cry. We're definitely the chat with mental health issues. We don't like hanging out with other chats, so we need to be quiet or we get overstimulated. Like, okay, that's fine. Chat, you know what? I need to find out the shampoo that I was staying at my friend's place that I went to Japan with, and they were using this shampoo and conditioner, and every single time I used it, I was like, oh my god, my hair feels so fucking good. I need to know what they're using. Like, I just use like a nice oat milk blend. What color's the bottle? It's like a brown bottle with a white label, and it was quite tall, and there was they were like pump nozzles. Ask them. Subaki, let me look up. It might. I don't think. No, not that. Not that. Not Aussie, no. My favorite thing about Ravs is he feels like one of us. What does that mean? I will ask him. I'll ask them. But I'm like, every time I use that, I was like, oh my god, my hair has never felt this nice. You know? Equally cursed. Ask them and share with the class. I will. Some chats feel like the streamer is your kindergarten teacher. Am I like a kindergarten teacher to you guys? Well, like I said, chat, I'm cracking down on over cursedness. Okay. We can be a little bit cursed, but not too cursed. We don't want to weird up the vibe too much. They're saying I'm one of the kindergartners. Okay. I don't want you to be boring, chat. We're all wonderful little weirdos, but I just think that maybe we could rein it in a slight tiny bit more. Maybe we don't need to say quite so many insane things. Very relatable and are participating with chat the whole time and make us all feel special. Now everyone is special. Sips! Hello Erica. Hello Sips. Hello Unicorn Noob. Hello Dowie, who's also probably here. Hello everyone. How are you doing? I'm back from Japan, can you believe it? Erica, we were supposed to do some gaming today. We're supposed to do Don't Starve Together with me, Justin and Sips, but Sips didn't respond to us. He didn't respond to the group chat. So we're having a cry. We're having a collective cry. It was supposed to be Big Don't Starve Day, but I think that he's on a big he's having a kick of that. Too often he likes his perverted movie game. But I'm excited to play some games with my boys again. My trip was so wonderful, Erica. Hello Liz as well. Hello Waifu Extender. Unicorn Noob. Drabble. Japan was so wonderful. It was so wonderful. It was so good. I had such a nice time. Really, I feel so rested, relaxed. I slept like a fucking king over there. I slept like an absolute baby in my bed last night. You know. Yeah, he's been on. Novad's been on holiday as well. Okay. Really hopes you didn't go during peak summer months. It was still so hot over there, but it was pretty manageable. So I had a nice time. I had a very nice time, but it's so good to be back now. I feel so excited to stream again, you know? Well, but before I went, I was like, I need a little break. Everything's too much. But now that I'm back, I'm like, I can't wait to play games with my friends and just have a yap and play all the games I've missed. I feel like I've missed like 3 weeks of gaming. You know, I don't know what the hot shit is. I feel like there's been like games that have come and gone. Captain Pain. At least I don't have to collect tickets in that one. That's true. That is me as Mr. Worldwide. Mr. Beijing, Mr. Tokyo, Mr. fucking Seoul, Mr. Bristol, Mr. Glasgow. I hope you enjoyed the VHS blockbuster game that Sips is playing though. I've seen other people play that. I've been tempted to run it myself. When will you visit Antarctica? Well, I'm going to be playing Mr. Toe Socks. I did buy some toe socks. I feel like Sips chat would appreciate that. I bought a pair of cotton toe socks I got bullied into buying, and I'm actually maybe a convert now. I actually think that they may be incredible. Looks very fun. You're waiting to add controller support. Very fair. But yeah, we're going to be playing Subnautica 2 today. I've been excited for that, and it came out when I was away, and now I'm going to hop into a little bit of it in probably like a couple more minutes, I think. We got a heatwave coming this weekend. Fuck that. Did random Japanese people stop to take a picture with you? No. I'm tall, like, but I feel like that's over for. I did it, but I'll do another one just to remind people. You have a couple minutes to pee, where you gotta do. I'm like 6'1" or whatever, but like, I feel like people are like way too like, oh my god, when you go over there, you're like a giant. When you go over there, you better not speak on the train. You better not do this. You better not do that. Like, it's not that strict. Like, yeah, you should be mindful and polite, but like, there's so many like fear mongering around it. People think they're gonna get put in jail if they don't put shit in a bin, shit like that, you know. Which, I mean, you should put stuff in a bin, don't litter, but you know what I mean. Like, people are go over the top and explaining that stuff to you. People like to be very radical on the internet. They very much do. No, I did not, Sandbird. Bum 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 bum. Are you glad that Brennan started getting his colour back? So I only got like Kirsty's notes and a little bit of Kirsty's recap when I was in the airport yesterday. I need to finish Kirsty's recap of the session of Pathfinder that I've missed. My character Bryn had lost all his colour and has basically been dead for a session while I was gone in Japan, but is alive and is starting to regain his colour. I've messaged Rivian some things. I've messaged a couple of other players some things. I'm excited to play again. I was just saying when I was in Korea, my bird has been making others cry. That's what I wanted. When I made this character, I wanted to make it really insanely emotional to make my friends cry and also myself cry. And I've achieved that. And I will continue to achieve that. Torturing my homies with my sad little character backstory. God, I love Pathfinder. As I was saying, when I was in Korea, I was like, I wish I was home right now instead playing Pathfinder. Bit of a good cry can be nice. Yeah, I love a good cry. A good cry is very good for you. Okay, gamers. I think we play a little bit of Subnautica. Like I said, I'm going to be hopping off around 8, maybe quarter past, half past at the latest. I am quite tired. I'd like to just have some dinner and maybe get another early night tonight. But we should be back into a bit more of a swing of things. Tomorrow we may end up just doing more Subnautica, or we may end up doing some Don't Starve together with Sips and Justin. Once we finish Don't Starve together, once we finish Subnautica though, I will be playing Kingdom Come Deliverance again. Henry and Pebbles' bisexual adventure shall begin again, and it will be a splendiferous time for all. But for now, let's play a little bit of Subnautica chat. You better have peed and got a drink or whatever you've got to do, because it's gaming time, I'm afraid. It's time for the gaming. B, you have to get over your aversion to the wonderful little story that is Henry and Pebbles' bisexual adventure. Are you being holographic right now or what? You're the drink and you peed earlier? Hell yeah. You got some mac and cheese. I'm not yanking your pizzle, I promise. I promise. I've been saying it for a while and I will deliver. A man of my word. You got some mac and cheese. Crashing hard from the flat white I had earlier. I had a big ass coffee. Big ass coffee when I was in Korea. And I was like I've not had a coffee this big in a long time, and it was crazy. It was crazy good. I don't even. Okay, I'm gonna have to put it here because that's like barely visible for me. But I am dealing with a bit of sun glare, so you have to forgive me. It's the situation I find myself in. Uh-oh, my graphics card driver is out of date. I guess that makes sense. I've been on holiday for 3 weeks. I know, Zephyr, it's far too much. It's ridiculous. Far too much. God, sorry if you just heard the most disgusting gulp sounds. That freshly cracked can was just hitting different. Danger, danger, this might fuck it. Well, we'll compile a little bit of shaders chat. We'll get a small start into Subnautica 2. We have like 10 pubs at every corner. I mean, fair enough. Yeah, true. The place, I got it from like a Mega Mart or Mega M coffee or something like that, and it seemed like a very trendy, like K-poppy place, and it, like, my cup of coffee, the little, like, you know, the bit you have to keep your hand cool had a twink on it, or I assume a guy from a K-pop band. Azul. Twink, you see? Yeah. Also, another thing about Japan, they had so many billboards advertising corn. Like, just corn. They had a twink at, like, picture like a billboard with like 10 bits of corn on it, then like a twink in a little sweater vest eating a corn snack, or being like about to bite into a bit of corn, and it would just say like #1 corn. And I was just like, huh. Literal corn. Literal, like, corn snack. The food that you eat. The grain. It's corn. Number one corn influencer following the teachings of Jesus. But why? I don't know. It's just an observation I made. They had a lot of them. I also saw lots of vans of like, I guess it would be like smaller bands advertising their music by like driving around busy traffic areas blasting tunes. So there was a lot of like twinks on vans as well. I love food that you... Me too, Zanny. They love a marketable twink over there, it seems. It's a twink-based economy. I probably should have done this before the stream chat. I'm sorry, I forgot that sometimes you have to compile shaders. And I also need to upgrade my graphics driver, I suppose. But I'm not doing that for today's stream. That sounds like it would take too long. And I'm tired. Like, I literally got in yesterday, I chatted to my parents a little bit, I had a small bit of food, I lay in my bed for a while. I got out of bed to say what's up to the homies on Discord. And then I watched the new Game Changers, and then I went to bed immediately because I was like, I'm dying, Mo. And I'm feeling a little bit that way right now. I've been up since 7 AM. I'm a little bit jet lagged, but nothing too crazy. I've certainly been in worse states, and I just took it easy this morning. It was very restful. I did some stretches and shit as well. It was nice. It was nice. Okay. Fuck my graphics card being out of whack, whatever. I care not for it at this moment in time. Everything can go to 70. 70 seems like it'd be a good volume. Okay, so we're going to Subnautica 2. Deep underwater, swimming in the ocean. Subnautic. Get that motion blur off right now. Do we want underwater blur on? Any gamers? Yogs on Dropout when? We are like a moderately successful British company, and Dropout are a hugely successful, big in LA improv, get people who've been on SNL on their shit company. So I don't know if there's too much hope of a crossover in those worlds, but right, Novad, who I consider the technical prophesizer, has said no to Blur. This game is telling me I should play on medium, and you know what? I'll listen to them. I'll listen to them on that one. Do I want to import my save? Would people recommend that? Was that something you did, F? Anyway, I'm so glad to be back home. So nice to be streaming. I do have to go to Bristol for a couple of days for a shoot soon, but it's not till next month. So, and I'm only going to be gone for like 3 days, so it's not so bad. It's not so bad. It's fine to go for a little shoot. I guess it'll be like a. But after that, I don't think there's much. Okay, then fuck doing an import. New single player. Survival, please. Play single player? Okay. I'm getting such screen glare, it's insane. The fight to the desert world Zazura will last 14 years. It's a one-way trip. When you awaken, your new life begins. Okay. Select Pioneer to print. So I can be Triage, I can be Felix, I can be Stone, or I can be Tether, or I can click one and customize. Okay, we'll be Felix. We'll customize him. Not the greatest options, huh? I guess it's early access. I guess that's it. That customization done. We'll get the yellow suit on, you know how we do. Hello, Rail.
Body print complete. PDA implant reset to factory settings.
Oh shit, I should have done Novad. Also, oh my god, I took so many of my clothes to Japan and Korea. I have so much fucking laundry to do. It's insane.
Atmospheric pressure above human maximum. Projected lifespan is
okay.
13 minutes. Adaptation required.
Highly pressurized air is destroying your lungs. Adaptation required. I have unknown genetic things, okay. Noah.
I am Noah. You're the QI. Your life is my job. My job is your life. I wish I could make full introductions, but courtesies must wait. We are both going to die if we stay here. There's another Noah node in the life pod outside. Get me there and I can get us both to safety. You are burning in slow motion. Under 60 atmospheres of pressure, oxygen becomes a neurotoxin. Nitrogen bubbles saturate your flesh and pry your joints apart. I've opened the door to the adaptation chamber.
Fuck, dude?
Your printed body can borrow tricks from indigenous life. You'll feel better. You'll be better. The last pioneer didn't make it to the life pod. I'm activating their black box signal. You will make it. That's why you're the QI.
Okay. So I heard there was crabs in it.
User death imminent.
Oh my god.
Proceed to adaptation.
I was speaking to Kirsty about the game, and I said, I really hope there's not any crustaceans. And then her only response was make a shake. And then said they are avoidable.
Survival traits from a gene donor
Hello?
found.
Hello, Foot. How are you
Must
doing?
tap alien traits to survive.
I gotta get alien traits.
Adapting trimethylamine.
Is it a bit?
Oxide
Let me turn that down for
synthesis.
you.
Pressure tolerance increased.
You now
Vital
breathe
signs
highly pressurized air.
stabilizing.
Okay, that's good. Give me a second, chat. I'm sorry if that's a bit loud. Let's put it down to 60 across the board. Hopefully that's a little bit better. You can tell me how it is, chat.
Congratulations. This orb is now your relative.
They're mostly avoidable. Yeah, but I thought that I was scared the first time I played Subnautica, it being a deep water game, and I think that crustaceans will simply add to my fear. So that's what I'm thinking. More avoidable than the fucking squid and jellyfish. I've not had, like, me and my dad took me out on the beach once when I was younger, and we got like buckets and we went and picked up a bunch of crabs and stuff. We didn't do anything with them, but basically I was freaked out of them. I have like a weird unnatural fear for them. They just really creep me out, crustaceans. Something about their hard chitinous shells and the way they move, and oh god, it really makes me uncomfortable. Yeah, other shit like that. I mean, you never know. You don't. If you don't ask, you don't get, and stuff like that. I just don't see it being like a something that will happen anytime soon. Maybe you never know though. You never know. No. First aid kit, okay. We love that. Hermit crabs are okay because they're just little guys. Not all crabs get me the way some of them do. Japan was a nightmare because we went to some fish markets and they were like live crabs, and I was just like, no.
Depth gauge activated.
Ooh.
A serious accident has occurred.
It certainly
Your
looks
sleep
like
plane
it.
has been separated from the cicada. You must reach the surface and send a distress call.
Okay, black box.
There are no other life pods in inventory. Unless you can return with rescue, hundreds of stored colonists will remain trapped here.
I don't like that. I don't like that. Set reprint point. Okay, sweet. Reset 5 digital pod emergency mode. Upload my noetic advisor. Thank you. The sleep there is extremely confined. Assess mission state. Assess.
My full name is Noetic Advisor Node, ISV CIDSB3. Between us, I prefer Noah. You are the QI.
Qualified
the
investigator, okay.
Wear it with pride. We have made violent planetfall. I don't know the status of the pioneer colonists, the cicada, or the 40,000 souls stored in its quartz memory. I am just one Noah node. I print and support the colonists stored in Sleep Bay 3. But if things go wrong, I am authorized to print a QI or two for troubleshooting. If we're going to complete the mission to build a human future on this world, you will have to lead the way.
I can do that.
Are you ready to begin?
Yeah, let's do it.
I can't release the life pod. The clamps have corroded shut. The tyranny of matter. You'll have to
tyranny of
release them
matter?
manually. They're
This
on
guy's
the back of the
creepy.
pod, outside the passenger window. Mind your breath. I can't release the life pod.
Why is he so weird? He's so creepy. I don't like him. He's an AI? Yeah, I guess you're not wrong. Can I come in for you? Uh-oh. Deep underwater, swimming in the ocean, subnautic. Oh, hello fishy. Alright, let's try that again. Launch.
Prepare for launch.
Uh-oh.
Life pod release.
Uh-oh. Maybe I should have looked around a little bit.
Collision.
Help!
Clearing main thrusters. Stand by.
This is my idea of hell.
Brace for corrective orientation.
This would be my biggest nightmare. That I would be like, there would be so much shit in the pod right now. Like, you would only be hearing sobbing. Like, open weeping. I would hope that killed me. I would be like, sweet relief. Not a pleasant smell in that pod.
Recognize the sky.
They call it a wetsuit for a reason.
Titan class biosignature on the horizon.
Oh, we're in desert land.
You are not on Caesura, Pioneer.
Oh, not? Where am I? Okay, I'll take a little nutrient block for the road, and I'll keep some in here. Fabricator? Can I make anything yet? Probably not. I need to get some rubber and fiber, some titanium, rubber, and silver. Right, the multi-tool, so titanium priority. A lot of stuff to unpack here. Water slugs is how we'll be getting food. I don't know about that. Okay. I guess... Oh, do you get into safe for yourself? I don't want to talk to you, honestly. You're kind of creepy. I'm just getting into the water. See ya.
Locating the colony is your best chance of survival. A prolonged search will require food and water.
Please no crabbies. Please no fucking crabbies. I don't wanna see no damn crabs.
This organism filters brine into drinkable fresh water.
What was that noise?
This may be an adaptation to the seawater's anomalously high viral load. Seawater sampling detects a source of genetic adaptations in this region, tracking a boom of viral activity at the same source. Investigate with caution.
My guy looks so dumb. Like his head is too big for his body or something. You know? You think we'll all be eating nutrient paste? Maybe. It's kind of cute. It's kind of crustacean, but it's kind of cute.
From hand tools to corrosion-resistant habitats, titanium is an ideal structural material.
More lobster than crab. Lobster still give me the heebies a little bit, but not nothing too bad. I feel like I love yapping when I play this game, chat, so we will have a few scary moments when I'm like probably going to drown because I'm not paying attention to my oxygen levels. Oh shit, I should be scanning. Oh no, come back to me. Wait, do I even have a scanner yet? I think I do, really. Okay, that's good. What's getting me in there? There's a nasty freak in there. There's a nasty little freak in the water. Under the sea. Under the sea. Down where it's better. There was a patch that added in those little guys. Well, those guys weren't, they're not too terrible. But I assume that there are scary ones that I'm not going to like one bit. I need the multi-tool. Yes, survival multi-tool.
Of all the equipment available to
I need a
TSF
scanner.
frontiersmen,
Okay.
only this demilitarized switch axe is approved for colonial fabrication. In untrained hands, firearms are primarily used to harm other colonists or the self.
Is volume good for everything, chat? Everything good so far? Up or down or anything? Or are you in a, is it in a good spot? Gross. Grab another little lad. I still don't have a scanner. We need to get some quartz. Deep underwater, swimming in the ocean. I think a fucking jellyfish just sapped me. Cut with survival multi-tool. What the fuck?
Acid can be used to make basic chemical batteries.
Ow. Ow. Ow, help me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oxygen.
Oxygen. Volume is good. Is P good? Sounds good to you. Okay, good. What was that I just got? I got some acid. Oh. Okay, so I can use that for batteries. So what?
The Noetic advisor has transmitted an alert.
I need
Notice
copper.
the intrusive and persistent heart icon. Return to the life pod at your convenience. Remember that you are in command of the mission.
I printed 26 colonists before the sleep bay drowned. Many of them more than once.
He starts moaning
This
and
is my
burping when he's on
purpose.
low oxygen.
To reincarnate you from digital storage, support your work, and if necessary, reverse your death. If I lose track of my colonists, I am empowered to send a qualified investigator to track them down. Do this for me, and I can offer you hazard pay, credit against your contract debt. Risk code, Sierra Ordinal Warrant 2. I am already searching for the black boxes of the missing colonists. Stand by for search locations. Downloading colony manifests to your PDA. I'm monitoring noxiously elevated viral loads in the seawater. Heavy metal assays detect bone-blistering levels of cadmium, lead, and chromium. This planet is already killing you. We have to know if the
Can't be much worse than
biome
Earth,
can help.
honestly.
Find a convenient way to die. Your black box will phase your mind to the biobed. I'll print you in a new body. You can return to your point of exit to retrieve dropped items. Regular reprinting may help slow down environmental contamination. It's not a long-term solution, but for now, we have to triage.
I'm not gonna die on purpose.
I understand.
Okay.
This isn't Caesura. I thought you should discover that for yourself, investigator. There should be a colony waiting for us.
Weirdo. He's too fucking weird, chat. I don't fuck with him. He's a company drone. Fucking acid plant, motherfucker. Can I beat you with an axe? Toxic sponge. Oh?
The portable locker can be hand carried or attached to a hard point. Seek medical attention. Workplace friction.
Stop moaning, dude.
Before moving their stash.
Oh. So we leave this locker here. Oh, it sinks. Does it sink? No, it floats. Okay. I don't trust the robot. It's creepy galactic. Hold on, let me eat one of my med kits. Let me have a little sipple of my water. Let me eat a little bit of granola. Let's salvage a little bit of metal if we can, perhaps. Metal salvage will make me a titanium. Okay. We need to find some quartz and we need to find some copper. So we need a basic battery. Need a bit of rubber. So we need Lucifer rot sack. Let's grab backup medkit. Let's store my titanium and my acid for now. Grab a granola for the road. I don't want to be reprinted. I want to be who I am. I don't want no clone me. Oh, hello. Reminds you of Paul Bettany. There's a little bit Paul Bettany. Quartz. Huge.
This quartz contains dead coral polyps. It may have formed on or near a coral dome.
Darius, hello my gamer.
Colony structure located.
How are you? So good to see you, Oxygen!
Habitat.
Darius, how was your stream? Hello, hello. Hope you guys had a nice time. Hope you've been doing well, gamer. Ooh. Anyone nice in here? Hold on, I'm locked in for a second. I don't have a scanner, so I can't do much. I guess I could maybe hook this back up to power. Okay, it looked like there was not much in here. Maybe I'll have a quest to do something. We are getting wet up in here. We are wetting it. Call me Paul Wettany. Well, we got no power, so what do you want to do here? I guess I have to get that hooked up. Empty, right? So I need a battery, so I don't have a battery right now, so I'll get back to you when I do. Right now we're just getting some basics together. What were you streaming, Darius? You were doing some Armored Core. Nice, some robots. I wish I liked that game. It's so weird that I love Metal Gear, but then like most other big like Gundam type games and stuff like that do not interest me. I think what I like about Metal Gear is you play as not the Metal Gear the enemies. Yeah, I spent 2 hours yapping about my trip, which was quite nice. I hope I feel like I'm quite a bad storyteller, chat. About like telling people about stories of what happened. I think I can like, I'm quite an imaginative person. I can come up with things, but I think when it comes to retelling events that have happened, I'm kind of dog shit at that. Like, I think if I were to try do Pathfinder recaps myself, they would be disjointed and a nightmare. You just need some practice? Maybe. Maybe. You missed the yap? Well, the VOD's all there for you, Foot. Foot, I was telling people about how I got bullied into getting some toe socks. I have some individual cotton toe socks now. And I fucking love them. Go on a walk and giving updates to the birds and shit. You want me to go on a walk and just talk to birds? I suppose I could do that. Sounds right up your street. Oh damn, yeah, our inventory's full as hell. Practice is practice, it's true. I can yap like a motherfucker, so why can't I tell a story good? I don't know why. Quartz, that's huge for us actually. Now we can make glass. And now that I have glass, I still can't. Oh no, I needed quartz and I made it into glass! No, Ravs, you fool of a took! Oh, Ravs, you silly Billy. They're different skills. I guess they are. I guess they are. You never tried toe socks? Like many things on this trip, I was a hater of the idea and then I tried it and I'm like, actually, pretty good. They're just very cozy. They kept my feet nice and dry and they were comfortable to wear, and the music is nice already. Right, wait, find me some more copper!
Copper is key to simple electronics. Bacterial action creates copper on cave roofs and overhangs.
Okay, so overhangs are copper. I want a scanner so bad. I want to be doing science. Pretty much Tokyo, and then we went to one place to see Mount Fugu. Uh oh, he's gulping. He's gulping. Yeah, my feet were a bit cooler. It weirdly like stopped my feet from sweating, which I never really. Huh? Do I want to get sucked into this? Suck me down. Oh no! Well, chat, I'm gonna die. I'm going to die in this hole. I think I'm gonna die in this house. Oh, never mind, we're alive. But maybe I was not ready to be sucked in here. Can I hurt you? Oh, you give air. Okay, you smack them for an air bubble. This should be good stuff to scan. Oh.
Kurultai record day 620. Sophie Boucher entering. Anita Gottschall and 5 others left Habitat in protest of my decision to end medical treatment for the sick. They call themselves the Jubilee. They are going to move back to Camp 1 for now. Anita claims her group can live in the open sea. She believes the planet is trying to give us what we need to survive through the Angel Corps. She insisted on giving them physicals. They are lucid and rational. They're worse off than the rest of us. I can't prove that they are leaving because of Macefield. I can't convince Anita that she is in the thrall of a virus that compels her to
I'd quite like to do
drive
that.
it into the cat's jaws. I asked Noah not to reset them when they die, but I suspect it will anyway. Everyone will blame me. Well, so be it. I must ask Nahima what will happen to the ecosystem if the Jubilee group eats everything.
I was saying if I go again, I would quite like to.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn!
I would quite like to go to like different areas. Uh-oh. Am I gonna drown? I might drown. Nah, I might be okay. I'd quite like to go to like some. What the fuck are you, fella?
Bite trauma detected.
Bite trauma?
Flares may distract attacking predators.
Is he leaving me alone? How do you feel about swimming? Oh, I love swimming, but not swimming in the ocean. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Alright, I need 2 quartz. We're still shorts on quartz. I'm gonna make I know we just got a battery, but I'm gonna make another battery. In fact, make me 2. Make me 2 batteries. I have so much titanium. I could use a little sip of water. I've not figured out food yet, so we're not having a little munch. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, I can go to the welcome center again, I think. Welcome center. I'll be going there because I think I can put a battery in now. I need quartz. I don't have a flashlight yet, which is quite tragic. Swimming's one of the things I want to get back into now that I'm back from my trip. So here, put in a battery.
All systems online. Power connected.
Welcome back, Pioneer. I'm Sophie Boucher, Coroltai surgeon.
I've looked at
Now
it,
you
yeah.
know we're not on the Zora.
This structure
We
was
call this
connected to
planet
Suite
Proteus.
B3
We don't know
until
when
the
rescue will
base
find
suddenly
us. For the sake of all our sleeping friends, we have to learn how to
dipped
survive.
below the full fathom into
Hey,
the
fellow dead slave. I'm Nahima Dakota, ecologist.
I don't like that they're talking
Take
at
a
the
sip
same
of
time.
seawater. Notice that sweet blood taste under the salt? That's a toxic dose of heavy metals.
Pathfinder.
Nobody survived past 3 months. It's a beautiful place to die over and over again.
But don't let that beauty seduce you, Pioneer. Exposure to Proteus causes a delusion we call Maysfield syndrome. The call of the sea. People may tell you it's a gift. Ignore them. You remember what Kara did to our homes. You know we can't trust alien biology. We've set up a lab here with a few basic biomods. They're safe. But if you start to hear voices,
Sea skimmer.
or if you get the urge to swim to the tree, don't go. Habitat is due north. We'll come pick you up. See you soon, Pioneer.
Wait, do I not lose oxygen when I'm talking to this fella? Start biomods.
You'll want to visit the biolab near the entrance and install a passive and active bio.
What if you're the last human being in the whole universe? Wouldn't that set you free?
Would you feel free, chat? Wouldn't that be like insanely harrowingly lonely? I feel like that would be quite a sad feeling to be the last human. I don't know if that would set me free. I don't know if I would feel too happy about that.
This world is yours to explore. But it is not for man. You'll join us soon enough.
Welcome back, Pioneer. I'm Sophie Boucher, Coroltai
Sophie
surgeon.
Boucher.
By now you know we're not on the Zora. We call this planet Proteus. We don't know when rescue will find us. For the sake of all our sleeping friends, we have to learn how to survive. Nahima?
Hey, fellow dead slave. I'm Nahima Dakota, ecologist. Take a sip of seawater. Notice that sweet blood taste under the salt? That's a toxic dose of heavy metals. Nobody survived past 3 months. It's a beautiful place to die over and over again.
But don't let that beauty seduce you, Pioneer. Exposure to Proteus causes a delusion we call Maysfield syndrome. The call of the sea. People may tell you it's a gift. Ignore them. You remember what Kara did to our homes. You know we can't trust alien biology. We've set up a lab here with a few basic biomods. They're safe.
Oh, there's drops for this,
Start to
apparently?
hear voices.
Chat, enjoy your
The urge
Subnautica
to
drops,
swim
I
to the
guess.
tree.
I don't know.
Don't go. Habitat is due north. We'll come pick you up.
I wasn't
See you
even
soon,
aware.
Pioneer.
I'm so out of the loop. Oh, you got an emote? Oh, I got a fishy emote. That's nice.
Hello, I am Zigimantus Tarvilus, formerly EVA engineer on Mongolian steppes. Now lead diver of this mess. Here is my formula for a quick base. Fill up on titanium, quartz, and copper. Get your builder tool. Wave it around a bit, check the battery, get comfortable.
That's quite
Build
the
a
name, isn't it?
corridor. Put a solar panel on top. You must have power to make air. With a hatch on the end. Go inside. Build lockers. At Fabricator, it will draw from your lockers automatically. Nice, huh? Now you have made a perfect work.
Sure, bud. Whatever you say, bud. Whatever you say, muchacho. Well, I need more quartz if I want to do any of that stuff. So we're on a quest to find some quartz. That's what I'm doing. I have absolutely no desire. I think maybe once in my life I'd like to do like a dive. I think I'd be quite scared, but I actually kind of love the adrenaline of things like that. Like I'm scared to do these things, and then because I'm scared, it makes it insanely exciting for me, and I really love it. So I think I would like to do it. Lakes are scary too, Kristen, but I think that I would maybe prefer a lake dive. You know. But something about this game I find so pleasant. I don't know what it is. And I don't even think that... What is that? I don't even think this game suffers from... You know, a lot of sci-fi games, you're on the surface of a planet and it just looks like that, and I hate it. Something about being underwater, because the underwater is already kind of fucked up and weird. I'm a bit more forgiving of the fact that there's a bunch of weird coral and things I don't understand. I want to swim with whale sharks so bad. I bet that would be fun as hell. Metal salvages, but I mean that's just titanium though. That's not what I'm in the market for. I don't want that. Quartz, please.
Oxygen.
Oxygen. Some aquariums let you swim in the fish. Where is that on? All right though, you know. Like, I find some zoos are very great for conservational efforts, but there's a lot of places where I'm like concerned about animal welfare, and I think offering the experience of disturbing the animals by letting you swim in there for a photo and stuff like that does feel a little bit
There is no sign of plant life on this world.
bit fucked up, maybe.
This waxy fiber is closer to vinyl or latex than cellulose.
Here we got rubber.
Committed vegetarians should expect protein.
Consume. Oh, what the hell? Fibrous pulp. Okay. And then the fish, I suppose. Yeah.
Oxygen.
It was working with the WDC that made me like realize like, oh man, like a lot of those experiences and things are actually kind of fucked up and you don't really think about it. Going to like a SeaWorld, going to like a thing that lets you take a photo with an animal that's probably been like fucking tranquilized like hell, or just they're not taking proper care, making it like about the people rather than about the animals, I find kind of fucked. I don't like it. Oily salad. Anyone want some oily salad? A SeaWorld is terrible. They have life-size models, lots of whales. If you're in, I would love to go to Reykjavik. I really would like to go to Iceland and Norway. But expensive trips. Expensive trips. Oh, multi-tool. And an air bladder.
Stranded on 4546B. Riley Robinson used a field scanner
Yes.
to outwit teleporting alien cyborgs and treat his Kara infection.
Really rate it. It's on my list for
still
sure.
debate why Riley abandoned a lucrative
Oh, that sounds
motivational
great,
speaking
Kristen.
career to return to frontier life.
I think my next trips, if I could choose them, would be Reykjavik and Norway. I'm not sure where in Norway yet, but I'd like to go see a nice fjord. I feel like that would be really nice and zen. I've not been lucky enough to catch a whale in my travels. Wonderful, wonderful animals, though. I guess we'll make a little bit of copper wire. That can't hurt to have some copper wire, I suppose. Wiring kit has been unlocked. Okay, so rapid flotation air bladder for emergency ascents. That sounds very useful. Keep the scanner on 2, I think. Maybe scanner on 1, axe on 2. I like that. Your mum cried, she was so happy. Oh, that's sweet. I love that. I saw Iceland has mosquitoes now. It's pretty fucked up, eh? And people still don't believe in climate change and shit. It's pretty fucked. Oh yeah, I can scan now. Yippee! Weather was too bad for the Northern Lights. Yeah, that's why I really want to go. I'd love to see the Northern Lights. It's on a... It's a bit of a bucket list one for me. I'd really, really love to see that. There's something about Kara fucking the planets. Did the virus get out onto colony planets after? I guess so. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to find out though. Right, you 4-eye. A predatory fish. Born in a pair of identical twins. Hold on. Get me away from it. I want to read about him. I like him. Don't get me wrong. He's cute. He kind of looks like a Pokemon. Predatory fish born in a pair of identical twins. The twins pair belly to belly, joining their digestive system and nervous systems. There is a single organism. The individual 2-eye is convergent with airfish. Large, mobile pectoral fins are suited to quick maneuvers, not cruising. Squashed eyes offer better vision upwards. Individuals feed on smaller forage fish and hard-shelled crustaceans. Okay. Unpair and repair at any time. When sexually matured, twins paired split up to seek mating partners, forming new 4-eyes. Mated pairs may be cross-sex, with male fertilizing the female, or same-sex with individuals cooperating to locate mate or mates. Aggressive and willing to attack larger species, unclear if it's a territory guarding strategy. Okay. Solitary 2-eyes may be ill or in mourning. Avoid. Okay. Who are you, little fella? A half moon? Oh, that's the lad. That's the lad. The emote lad. Fishy. Harvest moon. Harvest moon. Harvest moon. Well, I meant that I've been warned that there's crustaceans in this game, chat. I'm not happy about it, but it is what it is. And I'm going to try avoid them if I can. And you know, them's the breaks, I suppose. Right. Oh, mimic pylon. So they zap you if you go into them. Thanks for the air, buddy. Blue moon, I saw you standing alone.
This colony of worms in a shared membrane has no earthly analog. You have discovered a new clade. Naming rights may be auctioned off or reserved as a gift for that special someone in your future.
Oh. Oxygen. No. Okay, good. How would you reveal? I just have an irrational fear of them. Is all. I can't scan the medical gel sack? Okay.
Oxygen.
Oxygen. Oh, I got the bubble. Okay, good. And then here comes another one. Well, I'm afraid I've scanned its sack, okay? We gave it a little sack scan. Scan it all, scan it all. Digestive incompatibility? Okay, so I can't eat blue moons. Oh, I can huff the air bladder, okay. Then what if I go to the surface? Ah, I go to the surface, it recharges it. Oh. No, no. Okay. Scan him. I need to know all about him. Have I scanned you already? I think I must have. Half moon. Blue moon. Better or worse if it was Sonic drowning. Honestly, I bet there's a mod for the Sonic drowning thing. I saw a base building thing. I think I need to go into the hole that sucks you. I need to go in there, I think. Pangea is the Sonic drowning alert. Trevor or Linda? I'm only on for like another 20 to 30 minutes, so it's not going to be like a mega session today. I'm allowing myself a gentle easing in on my first day back. Mild acid. Sure, I'll make a little bit of acid. A wiring kit. Son of a bitch. Food. Sure, I'll cook up these things. Digestive incompatibility. So I'm not supposed to be eating those, I suppose. I don't want to make a flare. I don't need to make any of that. Don't worry, he's not a crab. Okay, but Trevor can get fucked is what we're saying. We don't like Trevor in this house. So what if I eat this?
Critical warning. Stomach failure. Expected caesarean proteins. Found unknown alien tissue.
What if I just keep eating?
You cannot digest this world's life. You must locate a gene donor and adapt its enzymes.
Okay. So I can't even eat my oily salad. I always have to eat my granola. Shit. I have to use my outside storage. For now. Okay, what was I... Dude, I need to... I've got my scanner and that's all that matters. Stop! Stop it! No! Right, I'm going in the hole. That's what... That was its flashlight. Scan that motherfucker right now. speaking of scanning, motherfuckers, where's that fucking asshole sponge? Anemone ass motherfucker. Oh fuck. Oh no, get me out of this hole! I need air! I need air! Air? Air pocket? Oh, let's go. Okay, that's some nice quartz that we found. I need to find a second flashlight. Stop hurting me. Habitat builder, we need you. Well, I know there's another one elsewhere, but it's not where we are right now. Stop! Stop hurting me, I'm so fragile. The fart gas, it stinks, chat. It's fucking stinky. La la la, la la la, la 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 la. Give me thing, kudu scan, so I can progress in the video game. Please. I need to scan some flashlight. Yep, 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 yep. Are you new friend? Come to me, friend. On you I depend. Hello? Well, you are rubber. Rubber is good. Slug, I care not for you. I need rubber, so I'll be picking all your delicious little nubbins. Thank you for your delicious little nubbins. Open.
Oxygen.
Distraction flare, I don't need you. Oxygen. Where was the hole that sucks you real good? Hello? Suck hole. Scan Satan's ballsack. It's a good thing I'm not the scientist in charge, because I would be naming shit fucked up stuff. Have I scanned you yet, friendo? Jordy. Jordy, you're coming with me. I like you, Jordy. Jordy, me and you are gonna have some adventures. I saw something scannable, but I've now lost it. I'm gonna find this goddamn hole. Curtain Gorgon.
The Noetic advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
Okay. I'll be there in a minute, gang. I just gotta find the hole that sucks you a little bit. I want the flashlight so bad. Pleasings to give me that. Please and thank yous. That's good.
Building a processor and a power supply will unlock new fabricator recipes. But the added mass would sink your life pod. A standalone habitat is the next step on your mission.
Okay. Flashlight's overrated. Oh, I need to build the habitat builder anyway, so I guess we should I do know there's another flashlight somewhere. The hole that sucks you! I found you! Okay, I'm going in. I'm going in, chat. In we go. Time for research. Wait, no, that's the hole that pushes you! God damn it! Ain't that always the way? Ain't that always the way? Maybe the hole that sucks is down there? Hole that sucks? Hello, big friend. Are you friend? Wax moon. Hole that sucks you! We're so back. All of this for a flashlight. In we go. Right, locate the air bubble guy. He's over there. We'll have a little supple from the delicious bubble. Bubble me, please. Thank you. You disappointed us? Well, I'm just pointing out the way that things seem to operate down here. What the fuck is that? Help me! What the fuck are you? I don't like you! Oh, he hides in the... Oh, fuck you, guy. Yes! I knew I saw you. Please, might I have bubble? One bubble, please. Thank you. No more creepy guys who jump out and grab me. Oh. What's blowing me? Oh. 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 Are you bad, man? I think there's some nasty freaks around me, chat. I think I've went too far and there's nasty freaks. I'm hearing unsettling noises. Are you bad? Nibbler mango? No, come back. I'm scanning you for science. Don't nibble me. Don't nibble me! Okay, back to my pod. God, I love Subnautica, man. The music is so good. Like, it's so interesting to explore the environments. Things are so pretty. Things are scary as well. There's a bit of tension with the oxygen mechanic. It's a really good survival crafter. It's got an interesting story. Such a good game. Flashlight.
Alien organisms may have their own interpretation of your light. From
Battery.
display to attempted seduction.
Habitat builder.
Congratulations. You have taken a major step towards zero debt today.
Fiber.
As a platform for systems like the processor and scanner
Rubber.
station, a habitat is a vital investment in your future. A habitat can also be an emotional anchor, proof that you've built something to last. Remember, it's easier to replace a body than a base.
That's pretty fucked up. I'm not cooking Geordie. Geordie's coming with me, dude. Me and Geordie against the world. Forget those flares. Give me the flashlight. Geordie, you're staying in the inventory, okay? Number uno slot. You're coming with me. Bum 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 bum. I don't have a lot of quartz, I don't think. Whatever, it's a little bit of a waste, but I'm just gonna use it. Grab a little water. Bum 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 bum. Smells of cinnamon. Nibbles for science. Okay, now I can go fix up that habitat. What's in you? Quartz. Come with me. Where's that? Where's the crib? It's over here. This music, man. Beep bop boop bop. Beep 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 beep. Boop 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 bop. Beep bop. Well, that's not the crib. Where's the welcome center? That one's too fucked up, I think. We don't want to be living in there. That's the ship. There's like a welcome center nearby. La 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 la. Lee 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 lee. Dee 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 dee. There it is. Also, this is this one's co-op, chat. I believe. You can play this with your friends. Bum 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 bum. Beep 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 beep. Okay. We'll keep you here for now. Habitat builder. What was I needing to do in here again? I guess I need to patch up some hole. I don't know if I'm trying to make this place livable. I guess it would be putting a hatch on. So, open menu, hatch. Oh no. Must be attached to... Maybe I must build my own place. Shrink mode.
You'll want to visit the biolab near the entrance and install a passive and active biomod.
Hello, I am Zigimantus Talvilus, formerly...
I think I probably should build my own base. Is that what the game wants me to do? I thought it wanted me to perhaps do a small building and repairing of that. Okay. I can build my own base, that's fine. Open menu. Is there just like a...
The Noetic Advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
Jesus. Okay, I'll go to the pod. I'll do it. I'll do it. Wait. Oh, scanner. Scanner might let me scan how to build room. Maybe. If I'm a lucky boy. If I'm a sweet lucky man. No. No such luck. Dining table. Biolab. Build over the edge of the abyss. That seems like a terrible idea, Essen. I feel like a Omega Leviathan crab monster will show up and eat my base. And as we've learned, the closer I am to the ground, the more chance I have of running into those little skipper motherfuckers. You know? Those little bastards. Those little fucking dweebs. What do you want, mate?
Contact. I've located the black box of Anita Gottschall, the colony purser. Partial voice data retrieved.
We're so hungry.
Anita always liked to watch you shuffle cards. She said you had a knack for holding things. Find out what happened to her. Signal location uploaded to your PDA.
Okay. Am I not supposed to build a base first? Menu. Corridor. Can I just put a hatch on this and call it a day?
Oxygen.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome to my fucking crib, chat. Oh shit. Oh yeah. This is home now. It's like a pod hotel. Oh, I'm not dying! There's no fucking oxygen! Oh, fuck! Just a fucking... a tube of no breathing. Okay. Okay. Shrink mode. Very shrink mode. Oh? Oh. No, no, no. The asphyxiation tube. Okay.
Power connected. All systems online. Welcome aboard.
Now I can breathe in the tube. Okay, chat. We have successfully built the pod hotel. The beginnings of, well, I mean, just a little tube for me to call a house a home in right now, but I know what to do. Ugh. We don't need a portable locker right now. I can't do that. I can't do that. That's okay. It's okay. It's just my little asphyxiation tube right now. I don't like the creepy noises I'm hearing. Maybe 5k a month in rent. Give me the locker. Take me to the tube. Can I take this locker inside the tube? Is there a fish in my tube? Can you come in with me?
Welcome aboard.
Ah. Okay, I mean, there's not really anything that useful in here, but... r/whale living space. Nicer view than Kirsty's first base. Did Kirsty have a 1x1 tube? Kirsty does love building cursed shit in games though, so it doesn't surprise me. Okay, well, we got lots of titanium. Can I make my tube any nicer? It overlooked the abyss. I've not built that yet. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. I don't like the sound of that one bit.
Oxygen.
Anonymous. Thank you.
M Anonymous user gifted at tier 1 sub to Kristen sottolineatura.
Look, chat, I didn't want to tell you, right? But when I was in Japan, I befriended Dwayne The Rock Johnson, who happened to be there on a big work trip. And I'm sorry to out you, anonymous gifter. Thank you so much for giving a sub to Kristen. That's very kind of you, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Thank you. Thank you, Dwayne. That's very kind. Okay, we have a little tunnel home right now. Did he make... Yeah, I had to hold this piss jug for him. Thank you so much, Awful Nick. I've had this one for a while. Chat used to call it my painting t-shirt. Because it looks like I've fucking lost a battle with some paint, but you know what? Such is life. Why can't I... Ah. But thank you, I like this t-shirt. You know what though? I gotta throw away some of my old my old stuff. Well, or donate it, or I don't know how people have the energy to do like Vinted and Depop or whatever your one is. You know, I don't know how people have got the juice for it. You know, it's like, what am I gonna do? Like fucking sell something on there for like £3 and then send it to a motherfucker? Fuck no. It's far too much effort for such little reward. I think I would rather just give it away to someone who needs it than try and make like £1.60 for a fucking old t-shirt I have, you know? Right, fabricator would be a nice upgrade. Yeah, exactly. Kristen, you got it right for real. Well, Zifria, well, I'd like to see you call it r/male living spaces now. I've got one ceiling light and a fabricator. Okay? So, who's better than me? We must find a way. I saw it go buildable for a second. We all saw it, right? It's doable. God damn it. You sold some games and stuff on eBay because it fucking ripped off by CEX and stuff? Yeah, fair enough. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. I'm taking photos of stuff I'm selling right now. That's it, right? You gotta like fucking get it out, and then you gotta fucking you know, take all these nice photos of it, and you gotta list it, and then you're selling it for like fucking £1.60. Like, and then what? You have to send it off to them? I don't even think it's fucking worth it at that point. What a pain in the fucking ass. I can't build them, there's no room for them. Right? Right, I'll see if I can get this done before I go, chat. I'm probably gonna go in like 15 to 20 tops. For I am feeling a little tired. The jet lag I've not escaped it completely. I think I'm feeling quite fortunate that I'm not having the worst effects from it. I'm in quite a good sleeping pattern. So I think ending early, getting some food and trying to get an early night would be good for me. But tomorrow could be some co-op with the boys, and tomorrow could also be just some more Subnautica, and it might also just be that I do some more Subnautica after we do co-op with the boys. I think you get about 15 hours out of this before the the early access cliffhanger.
Potential donor found. Suit
Hammerhead.
surface detects molecules matching the organism from the seed.
He's kicking my ass. Big Frob and Bob, me, Sips, and Justin are going to be doing a little bit of what are you? Angel Call. We're going to be doing a little bit of Don't Starve Together, I reckon.
This life form is a biological antenna. It archives useful genetic material in its core as it matures, making it a perfect gene donor.
I can hear you. Sophie says you're a hallucination, just a virus, but I know you're listening.
We're so hungry.
Adapting alien enzymes to your stomach lining.
Oh.
Now digest freely.
Oh, I can eat animals. Yeah, it should be a nice one. It should be a fun co-op time with pals. We've got Subnautica for when we're rocking solo. Then after we've finished that shit, we're playing Kingdom Come. So I think it's actually a pretty sick time to be a gamer and subscriber. Well, I was saying earlier, I think I'm going to try and make an effort to eat less meat. Something I don't think I can entirely kick right now, but it's something I thought about a little bit when I was on my trip. We absolutely can. We absolutely can. Hold on, I was so distracted, B.
Potential donor found. Suit surface detects molecules matching the organism from the sleep bay. Adapting alien enzymes to your stomach lining. You may now digest freely.
Where do I get, like, what that lady said to us? Oh no, I'm sorry, I yapped over it. My bad, B. My bad. I think she was saying, like, I'm so hungry. I don't know, gamers, what do we think? Should I continue from where I am, where we have pebbles, or do we think it would be best at this point to do a fresh start? I'll go touch it again. I'll see if I can. Let me do it. Let me go see if I can touch it again. Reach out and touch me. Yeah, because I don't feel like we were terribly too far, that maybe it would be better for us to just start fresh again. Would that be a good shout? Just talking about hallucinations. Okay, let me go a little peepsy. Like, we weren't too far that it's not devastating, but I definitely think we were maybe like 15 hours in, maybe. Probably, maybe less than that. Let me tell you how far in we were. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. We played it for 17 hours. Maybe I should not restart. I probably should. It would probably make more sense if I did, eh? Anita, I want to hear your voice message. Anita, please. Ah. Oh no, we did that. Anita! Sophie says you're a hallucination. Just a virus. Hold on, we'll read that in a second. We're picking up a set. Okay, chat, we'll start fresh. We'll start fresh. You know what? We'll go in completely fresh. So that we know what the hell's going on. That's what we'll have to do. Such is the way. Okay. I can hear you. Sophie says you're a hallucination, just a virus, but I know you're listening. We're so hungry. There's food all around us, but it's poison. Will you help? If I feed you, will you free us? This is my body. Given for you. Just help us eat. Anita died of drowning caused by sedation. Her lungs contain elevated levels of xenon and anesthetic. She may have inhaled xenon from her AER tank. suffered advanced lead poisoning, starvation at the time of her death. She spoke to someone before dying. She died alone. She died about 250,000 hours ago. She's transferred by Biobed to Sleep Bay Free. Heavy metals. She was reprinted without reset. Her life continued. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. So there's some weird clone stuff going on. There's some weird, I think, metal poisoning slash an entity, an alien entity, making people like hungry and starve. We're a bit skeptical. We're working for like a weird evil company robot. Sopranos. Fucking fire with friends. That's good. That's some good shit. That's some good shit. God, I love The Sopranos. Okay, well, chat. I'm going to wrap it up there for now. We will be continuing this though. I love Subnautica.
Power offline.
What do you mean?
Welcome aboard.
What do you mean? Oh, because it's nighttime, obviously, and we have solar power. Okay, we'll have to log out in here. Everyone gather around the campfire. No problem, B. I was interested in it too, but I was caught in a yap, and you know what it's like. You know what I'm like. Okay, I'm gonna do a manual save just to be good. Okay, we've done that. I'm gonna exit for now. Save and exit because I'm paranoid. So yeah, chat. I'm gonna hop off for now because I literally got back from my big Japan trip yesterday, and I'm quite a tired gamer. I got up at 7 AM. I don't think I have any recordings or anything on at all this week, chat, so I'm going to be on tomorrow. I'd like to think that I may be on around 2 PM. Maybe I can get on a little bit earlier. I'm waking up earlier, so I might start a little bit earlier. Like I said, I'm unsure if we're going to be doing co-op stuff tomorrow with friends, or if we're just going to be playing Subnautica all day. But I'll do a little bit of more yapping, and we will play more Subnautica. We'll try to get through that. We'll maybe play some Don't Starve if we're playing with our friends. I posted a bunch of my pics from the Japan trip on both Discord and in my Instagram. So if you would like to peep some of the photos of the things I was up to when I was away, you can do that over there. And also make sure you're in the Discord because I intermittently put in some random fucking images and shit. But yeah, that's what it is, man. Gaz, thank you for giving us up to Pebbles as well.
Gazzi 1 gift dati a un sub to Pebbles. They have given 448 gift subs in the channel.
If you don't follow our Pathfinder shit in the recaps on that chat, even my Pathfinder horse is called Pebbles, okay? That's how deep the Pebbles goes. The Pebbles, they go so deep that we be calling Pebbles the Earth. Okay, chat, I'm going to head off for now. I am tired. I'm hungry. I'm human. What a charming yapping man. It was a pleasure. Oh, bless you. Rest well and oyasumi to you as well. I don't know what that means, but I appreciate the sentiment. So good to be back, chat. Sorry I was gone so long. What have I just done to my stream? Oh no. I've just moved. No, I'm fucking up my stream layout on Twitch. Oh, fuck my life. Okay, this is fine. I'll fix that. Japanese for good night. Oh, okay. Chat, like I was saying, it's so good to be back. I might be a little bit jet laggy for the next couple of days, but I think that I'm actually in a pretty good spot, so streams should be going as normal and going good. I have to go to Bristol at the start of June for a couple of days for shoot, but that's only a couple of days. We should be, for the most part, straight up just chilling big time with streams, which will be very, very fun times. So looking forward to that. No leakers. I'm not telling you what we're filming. But yeah, that is something that I must do. Oh yes, I did. My ring light's broken right now, B, so the lighting's not the best, but look at my freckles. Isn't that wonderful? Oh, aren't freckles so nice? I love freckles. I used to hate my freckles, but now I really love them. But like I said, my friends pointed out, and I've noticed that I have this weird spot at the top of my head where my freckles just end, and I'm scared that that could be a bad sign. Googling it was not a pleasant experience on my holiday, so I'm going to go to the doctor. I think it would be for the best. But yeah, such a lovely time. For now, though, dude, maybe I gotta play this Forza game. By the way, I've been seeing things about it. It looks fucking awesome. I want to play it, but we got other stuff to do first. Chat, I'm gonna send you over to the lovely Malf. I think he's playing some Oaken Tower. So go say hello to Malf. He's a lovely, lovely boy. I've got to shoot though, so just send him my love. Maybe it might. I'll throw a quick hello into him. Chat. Peace, love, and positivity. Take care of each other. Take care of yourself. Have an amazing rest of your evening. I'll go give Milo 1 million kisses from you, chat. So nice to see my boy when I got back. And I'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon, probably around 1 or 2 p.m. I reckon. That's what I'm going to aim for. I'll keep you posted if I sleep for a billion years with sleep debt. But yeah. Anyway, lots of love, chat. Peace out. Have a great evening. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright, goodbye.